I'm retarded?
One fucking rule. Shut the fuck up.
I am always mean to Jews, push him around like a bad dude. I always wanna tell him what to do, but mama trained too. Places they had never been to, maybe they would find it cool. I'm so mean to Jews, gypsies and Asian browns too. I ain't wanna kill them, they're cute, just wanted their shoes. Took the gold out of their tooth, I just wanna hang out with you. I just have a bad rap, spent all my money on gas. They don't know me when they attack, maybe I am not that bad. I hang out with Japanese, maybe order some Chinese. They edit parts out of my interviews. I said I wanna be good friend with the Jews. They cut that out but kept them mad dude. Now we know I know and trust the news. They take out of context when I try to kill them. Logic ain't just trolling that won't be unseen. I am always mean to Jews, put them in a camp with fake pool. Feed them beat up from saying cool. Sorry if it ain't cool, hanging with your friends playing pool. Please send complaints to 1942 Head of Boulevard Hamburg. Sorry your vacation isn't cool, next time I send you to better than in Cancun. I promise to be better, thank you. So every time I see you now and I say hello, you just fuck by and act like you didn't look. You forget all the good times I gave you. You never even paid me for the train ride. I should have gave them cages plated in gold. Yu-Gi-Oh cards and PlayStation 4 VC stickers on the wall and the ceiling. Disco ball and a DJ spin. It's been pretty tough since the German depression. If I came off rough, it was not my intention. I am always mean to Jews, push him around like a bad dude. I always wanna tell them what to do, and they tell me F you. Better pray to baby Jesus. You wouldn't like me angry at you. I'm so mean to Jews, I don't really hate them, it's cool. I don't wanna kill them, let's go. Let's go on a great cruise, drink a bottle of Grey Goose, smoke a little meth and bang dudes, yeah.
Your cloth. Will you show me nice pic of your buffs? You so beautiful, show me your vagina. Send me naked pic, hello bitch lasagna. Your bob's very big, I'm kiss your bobs. In plenty it is well, nice your cock. Let's have sexy sex, cloth off. I am not doing sex with my mom. Fuck you as I can with my cock. I assure you can enjoy a lot. I want to suck your balls, put my ass in your asshole. Ooh, baby, what is your bone size? Milk truck just arrived. Big boob girl, hi, hi. Are you fucked tonight? I wanna kiss your vagina for 2 hours, then put my 1-foot penis in your vagina. You will happy, wanna kiss your panty. Boobs are awesome, boobs are awesome. Do milk, hi there, can you open up your cloth? Will you show me nice pic of your buffs? You so beautiful, show me your vagina. Send me naked pic, hello bitch lasagna.
I'm on a sense that drugs are bad, but I'm here to tell you, drugs are good, okay?
I was in the lab all week, sipping that pure codeine, okay? Couldn't give a fuck about tweak, I had the crap on ring, okay? Trap at a BNB, I was in the map on ring, okay? I let the trap on ring, I let the crap on ring, okay? I was in the lab all week, sipping that pure codeine, okay? Couldn't give a fuck about tweak, I had the trap on ring, okay? Trap at a BNB, I was in the map on Rippin' that support fight. No, you can't bathroom break. MK. I ain't no Harrison Jakes. Fucking do a dash from the Jakes. MK. That's where the beats are, I'm going up. Mystery K put this shit on my truck. I get the rings and I get the teams and I get gelato inside of the blunt. I get a baddie and he from the back and he from the front. Over some city walk, I hit a milli rack. I see him tell what you sucking me up. MK. I was in the lab all week, sipping that pure codeine, MK. Couldn't give a fuck about tweet. I let the trap on ring, MK. Trapped at a BNB. I was in the map on ring, MK. I let the trap on ring. I let the trap on ring, MK. I was in the lab all week, sipping that pure codeine, MK. Couldn't give a fuck about tweet. I let the trap on ring, MK. Trapped at a BNB. I was in the map on ring, MK. I let the trap on ring. I let the trap on ring, MK. Bitch, I woke up, it's a new day. I said motherfuck the school day. If I ever get to steppin', I'ma send them up to heaven. Tell that boy that drink is too late. I've been in my city going crazy, standing on my business as of lately. Knowledge family tennis, last Serena Williams, Mr. Mackey, baby, guess the class just got dismissed. Oh yeah, I was in the lab all week, sipping that pure codeine, MK. Couldn't give a fuck back week. I let the crap on ring, MK. Trapped at a BNB. I was in the map on ring, MK. I let the trap on ring. I let the trap on ring, MK. I was in the lab all week, sipping that pure codeine, MK. Couldn't even fuck back week. I let the trap on ring, MK. Trapped at a BNB. I was in the map on ring, MK. I let the trap on ring. I let the trap on ring, MK.
Turn me up. Yeah. From your bed, you know I do it just so I can never last. You are mine, you really been running on my mind. You need to waste my time, I got other bitches on the line. Jimmy got the blend, you ain't that like slime. Yeah, Jimmy, I see you with that croissant. Are you going to finish that croissant? Maybe I know what I said, but city's on the line. Gotta pick up my phone and give her a ring now. Keeps a tool, he literally keeps a tool because he's a genius. Baby, can I hit it from your bed? You know I hear it just so I can never last. You are mine, you really been running on my mind. You need to waste my time, I got other bitches on the line. Jimmy got the blend, you ain't that like slime.
I've been ready, my whip been ready, my bitch been ready, my click been ready, my shit's been ready, my checks been ready, my shots on full, that's Armageddon. I got pull, I hope y'all ready, my tank on full, you know unleaded. I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it. My name gon' hold up, my team gon' hold up, my name gon' hold up, my team gon' hold up, my shots gon' fire, my team gon' roll up, my Nazi twice, my queen gon' roll up. I hope y'all ready, you know I'm ready, I rain all day, you know confetti. I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it.
Miss me with that bullshit. You ain't really wild, you a tourist. I be blacking out with the purist. I made 100,000, then I freaked it. I made 500,000, then I freaked it. I bought an 87 for the weekend. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want.
And it's like that little bitch. MVP, I don't get no sleep, no, I don't like that little bitch. Bust that open, I want that ocean, yeah, that bite back, little bitch. Do it, bite back, little bitch. Need 2 life jacks, little bitch. I ain't gon' hold you, I ain't gon' pressure, never control you. I ain't gon' front you, keep it 100, I don't know you. Boss like Top Dog, boss my life up, crossing over. Stutter stepping, got a Hall of Fame and all my poster. I've been ready, my whip been ready, my bitch been ready, my click been ready, my shit's been ready, my checks been ready, my shots on full, that's Armageddon. I got pull, I hope y'all ready, my tank on full, you know unleaded. I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it. My name gon' hold up, my team gon' hold up, my name gon' hold up, my team gon' hold up, my shots gon' fire, my team gon' roll up, my Nazi twice, my queen gon' roll up. I hope y'all ready, you know I'm ready, I rain all day, you know confetti. I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it.
Met her on the way to Chicago, where she was all alone. So as I asked her for a name, real into me.
She said she didn't have no man, paid to give the very best she can. She told me she was all alone. Said I don't, you didn't have no one. She said doesn't get enough age. At 59 I was gonna be dead. She lied to you, lied to me, but she was loving me, yeah.
I never would have thought she was living like that. Her words seemed so sincere. When I held her near, she would tell me how she feels. It felt so real to me. This girl, she had to be an angel sent from heaven just for me.
She said she didn't have no man, paid to get the very best she can. She told me she was all alone. Said I don't, you didn't have no one. She said just give her up, bitch. 59 over the gold she can. You lie to you, lie to me, 'cause you got a family, yeah.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Ruby King, and yes, it's a Monday of all days, a Raw stream before King stream. Oh my God, what is going on with the world? Well, a lot is going on with the world, guys, a lot. And frankly, it's some crazy shit. You got motherfucking big YouTubers like the Quartering going around flagging other people's channels, getting them taking down the platform from this platform that we called YouTube. We all love YouTube, and we all agree that we should not deplatform other YouTubers, no matter what. And the Quartering was a big proponent of that saying, right? Like, let's not deplatform others on this goddamn fucking web thing that we called YouTube, because that'll make us just like the SJWs we fought so hard against. But here, the Quartering is taking down channels. Why? I don't know why, because his feelings are hurt or whatever. That's why. But we also got things going on, because the what's that girl named? Melonie Mac. She's going around promoting this guy. She got the Quartering's back, and she got basically other people's channels taken down. If I'm not mistaken, someone correct me if I'm wrong. All right. Who took down Undead Chronic? Was it the Quartering or was it Melonie Mac? Who was it? Huh? Someone tell me. Someone in the chat tells me. And now you got Chrissie Mayer, all right, caught in the crossfire, got into a struggle session by fucking Brittany Venti and two other chicks that I do not know. I don't know their names, and I don't care to know their names. Nothing against them. I just don't give a shit. I just don't give a shit, man. But these people on these internet personalities, all of them, if you ask me, hypocrites, all of them, if you ask me, predators, preying upon their fucking fellow friends, waiting for there to be blood in the water for them to then pounce upon them. I think that's what we've seen with Chrissie Mayer when Brittany Venti went on. But there's a whole lot going on with this, a whole lot, and we're gonna jump into this whole Chrissie Mayer under fire with all this bullshit, this drama, this SJW gay behavior. And you know what? I'm going to analyze this shit, and I'm going to tell you my honest to God opinion, how I view this, how I, Ruby King, view what happened, because I watched the stream last night, and then I watched it again this morning because I didn't finish it last night. And I have opinions. And they may not be popular opinions. They're really not. But I didn't come here to give popular opinions, to give popular talking points. I came here to give you my talking points, or my opinion, I should say, about these things. But before we get into that, let's say hello to my beautiful chat. How are you guys fucking doing? I see you, a series of one of the best moderators there is. Thank you, guys. Look, in all honesty, with the Quartering going around fucking taking down people's channels and all that shit, please, for the love of God, okay, for the love of God, follow me on X, follow me on Rumble, and follow me on Twitch. If you're new or if you're not new and you haven't done so, go over to X, Rumble, and Twitch. Go and follow me because I don't know how long I'm going to be on YouTube. I don't know if YouTube is going to last. And guess what? We're almost at 100 subscribers. And once we get to 100 subscribers, this show won't last long on YouTube because then at some point I'm going to cut it off and be like, all right, guys, go over to Rumble, you know? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, guys, please go do that for me. I would very much appreciate it. You're fat. What's up, man? Whoa! Let's slam it raw. No consent. No consent. We got Slam and Brandon. I'm here, I guess. Well, welcome, man. I'm glad that you're here. It's nice to have you here, man. Mordred Kane, Hell Chat. What's up? What's up, Mordred? How you doing? We got DL Stout. Cheers. Cheers, my man. Cheers. Who else we got? I know it's a fucking Wungun complaining in my goddamn chat. There he is. There go that Negro. I quit Raw. I'm walking off in protest. Well, go walk off. Oh, you can't because you only have 1 foot, so it's hard for you to walk. God, that's so fucking mean. That is so fucking mean. My bad, Wungun. I'm sorry. I take it back. Do you forgive me? Please forgive me. Justice for Wungun. Yes, justice for Wungun. But I go more walking. You would you not just be hopping off one? Oh my god. Oh man, that is so cruel. You guys are cruel. Give me my foot, Wungun. Wungun's like, no, I gotta give you my foot. What's up, McHugh? What's up? We got what the hell is that supposed to be? Tea? Batteries. Are you saying I have low energy or I have enough energy? Or what are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me? Wait, if someone steals Wungun's joke, does this mean we stop on his foot or feet? His feet or foot? We step on his feet or foot. We step on his foot because he only has one. Because he's a gun. One gun. You guys should sue the show because the W for Wungun is misrepresenting the whole show. Shenanigans, I say. Shenanigans! Raw, Ruby, and Wungun show. No. I mean, if that's how you want to see it, Wungun, you can see it as Ruby and Wungun show. But other people can look at it as retro ass watching. Well, I can't shake off ass watching. I'm so uncreative. Ruby ass watching. See, I can't do it. Everybody like watching ass. Raptor assault wiggers. Raptor assault wiggers. What else we got? Let's see. We got Johnny Randall from USA. My sub counts for nothing, so be it. No. Your sub matters. All subscribers matters. You matter to me, Johnny. If anyone says you don't matter to them, just know you matter to me. So what's up? Because I love you. Not in a gay way. All right, not in a gay way. I'm only gay for MJ. Be gay for MJ. Oh my god. I'm thinking about going to see Michael again. I don't know when, but no, so god damn it, we lost one. God damn it, I can never catch a break. I'm just having a bad day. No. Wungun, you still owe me a foot. Yeah, Wungun, you still owe me a foot. It's accurate. And guys, don't forget, you guys can tip me if you like at your if you want. You don't have to. But yes, this channel is now monetized, even though on Rumble I'm monetized. But if you want to support your boy, you can send a super tip or a Ko-fi donation. Links are in the chat. Links is also pinned to the chat. Thanks, Series of Bats also sharing the link. Also, if you don't know what a super tip is, that means I get to, if you give me money, let me take this down, turn that on. I don't know why my camera isn't working. Hold up. Let me switch from my virtual camera. And okay, so everything's fine. So I don't know why my OBS camera is not working. Guys, you guys got to see my ugly face, my ugly mug. I think it's probably covered up with something. I bet it is. I can't tell. But anyway, is this centered back right? Okay, enough fooling around. So yeah, if you send like a super tip, I can show it acts like a super chat. So if you have something that you want to say and you want to pay for it, I mean, I will read it, not ruin it. See, like this one. Bam. Like this. You guys see that on the screen? I know you guys see that on the screen because I see it on the screen. So yeah, you get to see that. That's an old one. So yeah, just like any other channel. So feel free. I also have voice chats. Now I did not fuck around with OBS to get this voice chat up and running. So if you send a voice chat, I do have a plan. I don't know if it'll work, but I do have a plan. I will just have to screen share it through Rumble. I'm not Rumble, excuse me, through StreamYards and show and let the audio play that way. I don't need to do that anymore. So yeah, guys, if you have any of that, just feel free. You know, don't be shy. Don't be shy. I see why Ruby wears sunglasses. Yeah, I know. I'm fucking hideous. Like, look, I do look better. Oh, god damn it. I do look way better with sunglasses. Like, I mean, I'm a handsome guy, you know, but put the sunglasses on, I look like a black Mexican now. I look like a black goddamn Mexican, man. So yeah, put the sunglasses on, I look good. Where my other ones at? Here they go. Here are my other ones. You know, I do like these. I do like the Pit Vipers. But I also like these. Yeah. I look good. Everyone looks good. You know, everyone looks good with shades, right? Everyone looks good with shades, and that's just the God honest truth. That's just the God honest truth, man. Damn it, I forgot my water, but that's okay. But anyway, we need to get this show on the road. I don't want to be here for too long, especially for the King stream. I will be showing up on there. Ruby, there is nothing there. What do you mean there's nothing there? There was something. What are you talking about? I saw it. I'm monitoring the stream. But there was no audio though. I know that for a fact. Anyway, don't worry. If you send a super tip, your super tip will be shown on stream. But anyway, guys, we need to get started with this whole quartering bullshit. Well, not quartering, this whole Chrissie Mayer under fire stuff, right? And I kind of have to take you back just a little bit. Like not too fucking long ago. So you guys know what's going on with the quartering, right? I know a little bit about what's going on. He's going on a fucking rampage, taking down channels that are making fun of him and whatnot. That's what I know. Here's the thing. Here's how I always felt about the quartering. I used to be subscribed to the quartering back in 2016. I want to say about 2016. And I used to watch all his videos about woke shit and all that stuff. And then at some point, I'm like, man, fuck this guy. This guy's lame. I don't want to listen to him no more. For me at the time, it was coming off as too fucking negative. I wasn't completely turned on to the whole like SJ. Like I was there. Don't get me wrong. It was there. I didn't like Black Iceman or anything like that. Or Gay Green Lantern. But I didn't fully turn. I wasn't or better yet, I put it like this. I wasn't woke. If you will, you know what I'm saying? Not like the SJW woke. Like my eyes wasn't 100% open to the shit that was going on in politics and media and all that stuff, right? I just wasn't open for it yet, right? And when I was watching the quartering, he just one day pissed me off. I'm like, this guy sucks. All you have to say is negative shit constantly, and I don't want to fucking watch him no more, you know? Somehow that's funny because Yellow Flash, in my opinion, I know a lot of people don't like Yellow Flash, but I think that Yellow Flash made better fucking videos than him. Just saying. So the quartering, I didn't like him. I unsubscribed from him. He was the first YouTuber that I have ever unsubscribed from back in 2016 going to 2017. I unsubscribed to him. And then, you know, he got beat up by the gay person, right? Or the troon. You guys remember that? He got his ass beat by a troon at, what was it, like a mall or something? And he was for Magic the Gathering tournament. Like, the quartering's a big, fat, stinking nerd, okay? Big fat guy, big fat nerd. And he got bullied. He got bullied hard. He got beat up. Look, man, I'm not gonna let no troon beat me up. Or better yet, I'm not gonna underestimate a troon or a gay guy, right? Because there are some gays and troons that can fight. There's some ones that got hands, okay? And if you get your ass beat up by a gay or a troon, yeah, it might be a little bit embarrassing, but at the end of the day, you still got beat up by a man, right? What's more important is if you stand your ground like a man, stand on 10 goddamn toes, and you start throwing those hands back. You don't allow a troon to beat the shit out of you, right? You don't allow that. That's all you gotta do. How hard is it to not allow the fucking troon to beat your ass? To just stand on your 10 goddamn toes and fight them. It's not that hard. It shouldn't be. Yeah, you may get your ass beat, but whatever. But the quartering didn't do that. He ran like a bitch. And when he did that, I always thought it was hilarious, and I lost respect for him. I'm like, why are you running from some tranny? Why are you doing that? Oh damn it, I don't know if I can say that on Rumble. Not Rumble, on Twitch overlords. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me, Twitch. God damn it. But yeah. So he ran, and I lost a lot of respect for the quartering that day. A lot of respect. I already stopped liking him, but then I started liking him more. But here's the thing about the quartering I always felt about this guy. I always felt that he was a wolf in sheep's clothing, that he didn't actually mean most of the things that he said, that he was actually just an SJW in disguise. And I've said that, and there was people who agree with me over the years. I don't think I've ever really experienced any real pushback when I started being open about that long ago. But it's nice to see that I was right 100%. That I was right about the quartering, that he is a big fucking SJW using the word conservative and Republican politics or whatever, anti-SJWism as a shield to hide from his fucking SJW ways. I don't know about him being a cuck. I don't know anything about that, but I do know he defended pedophilia at some point, right? So now lots of people have been losing their channels. Lots of people have been having videos taken down, all that shit. Count Dankula was working with the quartering. They had a video deleted or some shit. People suspect that it's the quartering that has something to do with that. He took down Jesus Christ, I forgot the guy's name. Oh my God, Kino Casino. Jesus Christ, I couldn't think of their names. He took down Kino Casino because they were going at him pretty hard, and the quartering's like, yeah, fuck these guys, and he took them out. He took those guys out. He used his power and influence on YouTube to basically false flag that guy or those guys, And I know I don't really give a shit about. Really, I don't give a shit about PPP. Andy Worski, I don't have much of an opinion on him. PPP, I don't care about him. We're talking about the same guy that fucking spread his asshole open for little boys and girls on a fucking live stream or some shit. Psycho Crusher. The quartering started a strike war. Yeah, he started a strike war. I remember EBS starting a GoFundMe for the cucked out bitch. Yeah, and that's another thing that made me dislike the quartering, because it's like all these people have done all these good things for you. They helped you out, and yet you betrayed them. You stabbed them in the back, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I thought that was very foul of the quartering, very foul. So the quartering took down Kino Casino, which is terrible. And they were like, some of his biggest critics at the time, during the time. And I think Brittany Venti had something happen to her too. I didn't look too deep into that, but I think something happened with Brittany Venti. So don't correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be very wrong about that, because she is also very, very passionate about all of this shit, right? She's very passionate. And I do have to admire the passion. I do have to admire the passion from Sid the Sloth. Hot Sid the Sloth. Now, another person, a person who I also used to be subscribed to, has been hit by the quartering. And that is Undead Chronic. Thanks for the channel deletion, Melonie Mac, Chrissie Mayer, and that fag cuck the quartering. See, Undead Chronic, XVIII, was removed from YouTube. Yeah, removed from YouTube. Your channel, Undead Chronic, wasn't following our policy on community guidelines. We removed it to protect our community. If you think we've made the wrong call, blah, 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 blah. No, the dread. You as a YouTuber, you never want to see this. If you see this, kiss your career goodbye. If you don't play this shit right, kiss it goodbye. I'm telling you guys. All right, I'm fucking telling you. If you decide to start YouTube and you get this, kiss your career goodbye. Do not click on that review button. Do not click on this goddamn review button. All right? Do not do that. All right? Do not click it right away. You fucking don't act on emotion. You sit down, you retrace your steps, and you start typing away the best fucking appeal you possibly can with no emotion behind it. Just state things as facts. Give evidence where you can, and you may be all right. And I say may because I don't trust YouTube at all to fix anything. YouTube doesn't fix anything. Personally, I feel that the appeal button, the whole process of appealing on YouTube is a sham. I don't think it's real. I know you might be saying there's people who came back. Yeah, I know, but YouTube will only pick and choose who to come back, and I can guarantee Undead Chronic. I ain't gonna say that. Let me take that. Let me take steps back. I'm not gonna say I can guarantee, but Undead Chronic, bro. I used to watch you like 4 fucking years ago. I think 4 years ago. You're probably not getting your channel back. Mostly because unless during those 4 years you change your content, you're not getting your channel back. YouTube don't want your type of channel. I'm trust me, bro. Trust me. Go to Rumble. Go to Rumble, man. So this is what he did. So he posted the evidence on what he did. I rated Chrissie Mayer's stream, calling her a fake Christian with my fans. Then YouTube banned me, and I got this. Hi, Undead. We reviewed your content and found severe repeated violations of our community guidelines. Because of this, we have removed your channel from YouTube. Yeah. Don't do that. Here's the thing, guys, that you gotta know about YouTube. Here's the thing. YouTube is a different beast. YouTube is an uncaring, unforgiving son of a bitch. All right? That's what YouTube is. Uncaring, unforgiving. And so if you want to be on this platform, you have to play the game. You have to play what I gotta say, politics. Ugh, I hate politics. I fucking hate it. I think it's dumb. I think it's retarded. And I think that normal people, whether they be YouTubers or not, should not be playing politics. But here's the truth, and I want you guys to hear me out and listen. Open your ears, because here's the truth. Even though you may hate politics, I don't know if you hate politics. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But if you do, you hate politics like I hate politics. All right, and I don't mean Republican and Democrats. I mean like just politics, like dealing with people, dealing with individuals. Here's the thing: as much as I hate it, you gotta unfortunately play the game. Because in order to win this game, you gotta play. Not playing the game, or for long times not playing the game, will get you fucked up in this space. Sometimes you gotta know how to play the game and when to play the game. Because if you don't, again, you will get fucked up in this space. And I'm sorry. It just won't happen. I mean, it happened to Chrissie Mayer. It happened to a lot of people. It happened to me. And I fucking hate it. The core rank doesn't matter. All that matters is you're making lean your baby girl so you can answer the question on what that pussy like. We'll be talking about lean Wednesday. We'll be talking about lean Wednesday night after I get off of work. So there will be another Raw stream on the normal. I don't know how often I will be doing a Raw on Mondays. It's probably gonna be often, if I'm being honest. But anyway, so yeah, that's the whole thing. It's politics. You gotta play. YouTube doesn't give a fuck, Undead. And I think it sucked. Excuse me. I think that it sucked that he lost his channel. I think this should have never happened. But you should have never went in her chat and called her a fake Christian girl. Now, rather this be Chrissie Mayer, Melonie Mac, or YouTube itself, we don't necessarily know. I don't think this should have happened. I think he should have been left alone to say whatever he wanted, and all would have been well. But that didn't happen. It's either they have done it themselves or YouTube has done it themselves, taking down his channel, which again, fucking gay. Now, the taking down of Undead Chronic's channel has led to all kinds of things that has transpired. And we're going to look at some of those things. So we're going to take you back to Camelot's stream. Now, Nina Infinity went on Camelot's stream. Thank God Camelot has a goddamn clip. Yo, what's up, Mumu Buckaroo? Oh, what you saying? Not a good look for Chrissie, I'll admit. Yeah, it's not a good look. It's not a good look, but I think a lot of people don't look good in this, personally. We're gonna go over it though. Now, let me give you another fucking rundown, guys. Let me give you another rundown. Now, Camelot was supposed to have Chrissie Mayer show up on his channel, on his stream, and she did not show up on his stream. She had other fucking things to do, and she just didn't have time, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So she didn't show up on his stream, on his stream, and things happened, yada, yada. Nina Infinity showed up on one of Camelot's stream to talk about Chrissie Mayer and the quartering and the things that has been happening. And Nina Infinity has as its title says, an emotional statement about Chrissie Mayer. But what I like about this is that what you need to know when you watch this is that this will start painting a picture going into the actual stream of Chrissie Mayer and Brittany motherfucking Venti. Let's watch. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but we're gonna definitely just get the gist. Let's go.
But I got into some. I was responding to somebody's comment on air, and it made me think about what you said about Chrissie while we were talking about the situation and about how she should have come on your show, because you have to address these kind of things pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And it just kind of made me think that I should address this quickly because, as you know, I made a statement yesterday morning before FNT.
Oh yeah, that's right. I now remember. Chrissie, if I remember correctly, Chrissie was supposed to show up on Camelot's show to make a statement about all this bullshit that's going on with Melonie Mac and the quartering and all that shit, and she didn't do it.
Happened.
Yeah.
Now you know me, like you and I, you can vouch.
Yep.
That you and I were basically kind of watching that Mel stream together, like in DMs, like we were talking about it specifically after, and I mentioned to you that I had that stream with Chrissie and that I had told her about all of this and that I was kind of in shock. Like I was actually in shock about what's happening, and I told you very honestly that I don't actually know how to handle the situation because I really like Chrissie and she's always been so kind to me and I really love her.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt incredibly gaslit and kind of in denial about what was happening because I was like, I'm going through a lot right now too in my personal life. Like my husband's sick and I'm taking care of him. And that was one of the reasons I couldn't come on tonight.
Right.
He's just sleeping now, so I can like come on for a minute. I just wanted to basically let everybody know that I was struggling with this a lot because Chrissie and I have been close and I feel very upset about what was going on. So I went and like when I realized it, when you kind of realize somebody's lying to you, it's a really hurtful feeling. So, and we have had DMs like since then too. And I've told her straight up that this is just, like, it's just so unbelievable. So I've told her to hold herself accountable.
Is this for black people? How you doing, Great Cloudy Day? No, this isn't just for black people. You are welcome, my man. You are welcome. Transpired. I see what you did there. You see that, huh?
Accountable and to admit that she's lied. And I'm not gonna like share the DMs because that's just not how I roll.
Right.
But I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that.
Let me say this about DMs, okay? I'm gonna say this. Now you're gonna hear me walking away because I gotta readjust. It's fucking bad. It's hot as fuck in this goddamn room. But here's the thing. I'm gonna say this about DMs. And I get it. Don't share DMs. Blah 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 blah. But I'm like, unless you're being like destroyed or lied about, I'm like, I don't see the issue. Especially if you're not sharing anything that's super secretive. In my opinion, that's just me. you got to go in this world. You have to go in this world knowing that no matter who you're talking to, whether it's in private or not, someone is going to try to, at least one day, you show your DMs to the public. It's going to happen. So definitely be careful about what you say. That's how I feel.
Like, I have been trying to get Chrissie to not do this.
Thank you,
but
thank
I
you,
just-
Great Cloudy Day. Thank you. And if you're not subbed to my Twitch account and my Rumble, please sub to those. Someone share the link to my Rumble and Twitch account.
Understand why she even had to have Mel on. Like, I DM'd her that morning and I literally said to her, "Are you going to address the quartering issue?" And she never messaged me because I wanted to tell her, please make sure that you have pushback questions for Melonie, because she's going to come on your channel and she's going to try and obfuscate everything and then not freaking answer anything and try to basically create this situation where she's the victim and so is Jeremy, so that she can call everybody, basically say everybody's just R.A.W and they're trying to cancel everybody. It was just,
you guys hear that? You guys hear that? So Nina Infinity wanted to make sure that Chrissie Mayer had fucking questions to push back on Melonie Mac, because Melonie Mac apparently is a manipulative bitch. That's what I've been hearing, that Melonie Mac is a manipulative bitch. Now, let me say this. I like Nina. I like Chrissie Mayer. I like Brittany Venti. Hell, I even like Melonie Mac. Okay, I like all four women. You know, some more than others. You know, I probably out of all four, I think I like Nina more than Melonie, Chrissie, and so forth. Nina is a grifter. Maybe she is. I don't care about grifters. I don't care who's a grifter. I'm like, look, if you can make that money, go make that money. I don't give a shit. You know, I don't care, because guess what? Money's a resource. You got to get it how you can. You can't be caring. Sometimes you can't be caring about all these dumb shit about what people say about you, you know? But I like these guys. I like these girls. But I think I have an issue with what's happening with all of them. Even Nina, that's some tangentially involved, I guess you could say, right? Even Nina, who is tangentially involved in this drama, I sort of have a problem with, right? You know? So Chrissie Mayer Mayr, she ignored Nina and apparently lied to Nina about certain things, right? She ignored her and lied to her, and now Nina's feeling some kind of way about all this. Let me straight up say this. We're about to get into some real bitchy shit. We're about to be watching a bunch of bitches, and I mean that in a oh God, what's the fucking word? I mean that with love. I don't mean that to be rude. We're dealing with a bunch of bitches doing bitchy shit online. Not being friends, just being bitches towards each other. And you kind of gotta like it, you know. Even Nina at this moment, I love you, Nina, is being somewhat of a bitch here. All right, you don't have to come out in public if this is your friend. If Chrissie Mayer is your friend, you don't have to come out on Camelot show to drag her, because this is how I see it. I see Nina as being the first to start dragging Chrissie Mayer, when the only bitch that should be getting dragged in all of this is the quartering. He's the only one. Am I wrong? Oh my God, I guess you guys can see whose side I'm technically on this, but let's continue.
which is exactly what happened.
Yeah.
So, and it was hurtful, and it still happened again. Like, it just happened again in DMs. Like,
Chrissie Mayer got them things on her. Yeah, she do got them things on her, man. Brittany is a base. Yeah, she's a base. Yeah, Nina. Wait, what's that? I'm trying to read it. Yeah, Nina is the only one I kind of like. Yeah, Nina's. I always like Nina. I don't know. It's just something about her I always just like. Ruby Ballsack stink. Hey, sometimes. Chris H. Everyone ignores Nina though. Yeah, everyone tends to ignore her, but I don't know why. I like Nina though. I like her a lot. I think she's Usually, I like her positivity. You know, I don't like it when she getting brought into fucking drama. Personally, like, I'm not saying she can't make statements about certain dramas and shit. I don't like it when she gets brought into fucking drama, like what happened with the whole Yellow Flash shit. That was like what, a year or two ago. That was fucking gay.
After when she replied to me again, and I was like, okay, she gave me a bunch of excuses, and I was like, all right, well, it is what it is. I hope she handles it different. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I honestly don't know. So I don't know if Venti's going on. I know you said you're not planning on going on, so I don't even know if she's going to have a show. So I have no idea at this point what's going to happen. I just know that when I realized that I was really being lied to, I went back and watched my show this morning because I was like, this happened 2 weeks ago, and Verbal and I like to have fun, and I actually I didn't even remember talking to her that long on air because we actually had a longer discussion after the show was over about the same topic. So it actually kind of all, you know how it is, Cody, when you're streaming a lot and everything kind of blends in together. Like I didn't even remember how much of the stuff that I had said to her in public. So I was like, I need to rewatch that stream. So like I went and rewatched it, and I was like, oh my god, I literally told her everything. Like I told her everything.
No, that's something I forgot to say. I should have said it earlier in the fucking stream. See, what happened was before this, Chrissie Mayer had her stream where she had fucking Melonie Mac on, okay? Melonie Mac was on stream with Chrissie Mayer, right? And so the thing about that stream is that a lot of people, like Undead Chronic, was going on there to attack Chrissie Mayer and also Melonie Mac, calling them fake Christian girls and all that bullshit, right? Now, what happened was Brittany Venti and I guess a few others showed up in the chat, and Brittany Venti wanted to go on stream. Now, people are mad, okay? People are mad at Chrissie Mayer for one, letting fucking Melonie Mac on to basically avoid accountability. Let me say this: internet accountability, to avoid internet accountability. Okay, because she was going to get no pushback. And the fact that, well, she didn't get any pushbacks. That's why people are mad at fucking Chrissie Mayer, calling her a sweeper and all that shit. And maybe you're right. In fact, I would say, yeah, you are right. You are right that she was sweeping for Melonie Mac. You are right about that. You're not wrong. Should you be angry about it, though? That's how I feel. Should you be fucking angry about it? Maybe. I don't know. I can't control your emotions.
Yeah, when I was watching Venti react to it like 2 or 3 hours ago, I was like, holy shit, this is everything. This is all the information right here.
Yeah, I told her everything. That's why I was remember when I was so upset? Do you remember in DMs when I was like screaming and I was like, I can't believe what's happening right now?
Yep.
Well, because of that conversation, because that was the last conversation I had with Chrissie. So I feel betrayed.
Yeah, you messaged me and you were like, I don't even know what to say.
And I feel upset. And I've had a hard weekend, guys. I've had a hard weekend. So
yeah, I think I know you had people going after you because you were given. I said this earlier, like being somebody's friend extends the benefit of the doubt to them if something like this goes down. And I know a lot of people. Like I talked to Chrissie in DMs. You talked to Chrissie in DMs. Everybody was like reaching out, being like, I don't think you know how big this is. Let's talk about this because we're all trying to help. We're like we want to make sure you don't fucking step on the landmine because you already hit it and one of your legs are gone and we are trying to save the other. And it's like
we got FFS in the chat. You should be angry if you know the history of these people, of all these people. I know it, and I'm not angry. I could care less. I just find the drama to be interesting. I could care less. I know things about it, like especially with the quartering and shit. It's like I could care less, man. I can't feel righteous anger at this shit because it's all gay. It's all bullshit. It's all gay. You know what I'm saying?
Almost none of it really translated.
And
I know people don't like hearing that, but guess what? It is. Because at the end of the fucking day, nobody gives a fuck. That's how I feel.
Honestly, Cody, and I know that Chrissie fucked up. Like, not that I'm sweeping for her, but I know that she fucked up big time. She lied, and I'm not that I'm sweeping for her, but fuck Jeremy, man. I'm sorry, fuck Jeremy and fuck Melonie Mac because
fuck Melonie Mac too.
I'm sorry, but she's a manipulative bitch. Okay, she went on Chrissie's stream. She knew fully well what she was doing, and I'm like, that is such a bitchy thing to do to your friend Chrissie. And I told Chrissie as much to her. I told her. She manipulated you. She did. And it's not the first time either. because Melonie does this kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's very sad. Yes, very, very sad. And it's a very bitchy, manipulative thing for Chrissie Mayer to do. Very bitchy. Oh, no, not makes wrong woman. Ha! Melonie Mac. It's very bitchy for her to do, unfortunately. And we all hate it. We all hate that. We really do. I don't like it either. Poor Chrissie Mayer. Okay, if lost a channel or got strike, you should be mad. No, I'm not. I'm just not. It's just it's things that happen. It's things that happen online. You can't do nothing about it. I mean, it's the fucking quartering. What did people expect for him to fucking stand by his morals? Everyone gets mad at this shit, but do anyone really cares about the smaller channels? Like, no one really gives a fuck about when the smaller channels lose their channels, right? No one's gonna rise up and be like, "Hey, this is fucked up. This fucking channel of 100 subscribers or 900 subscribers, they got their channels taken down. We need to rise up. God damn it!" Nah. I think I'm done with that era of getting mad at this shit. Because it's a waste of energy, it's a waste of space. Getting mad at it doesn't even change anything, you know? It doesn't change nothing. People may feel like it does, but it doesn't. Since when all this shit starts in the past, like 10 years or so, the SJWs and anything like, and all that shit, has anything changed? When people get mad? Nah, people get mad, they make money off of it, they grift, they get popular, yada, yada, yada. It's the same shit, rinse and repeat. So not worth getting mad. Not worth me getting mad and wasting my energy yelling and screaming at fucking the quartering. I mean, for crying out loud, it's the fucking quartering. Like, what did people expect? He's an SJW. I always said he was a wolf in sheep's clothing. Now, do I like that these guys have lost their channel? Nah, I don't like it. Even for Kino Casino, I don't like that at all. You know, it sucks that Kino Casino got their channels taken down by this fat fucking faggot. But it is what it is now. Ruby is king. Thank you, Great Cloudy Day. All right, now anyway. Oh my god, I need some water. Anyway, now we got this shit right over here. The actual fucking stream. The thing to get Chrissie Mayer dragged online because of all this shit. Now, here's the thing. I don't care about some of the things that happen, right? I already fucking stated my opinion about the quartering, right? His quarter is going to quarter. He's going to do what he's going to do. Because here's the thing. Nothing's going to happen to the quartering. Absolutely nothing's going to happen to the quartering. There is no repercussions other than fans being mad. That's it. Because what does that solve? Fucking channels got fucking taken down. Those channels are not going to get reversed. At least in my experience, the chances of them getting the appealed fucking approved isn't going to happen. You know, it's just not. So it's done. So yelling at the quartering, calling fucking out Melonie Mac for her fucking stupidity solves absolutely nothing but just one thing. Just know that they're a bunch of hypocrites and grifters if people like that shit, right? It does absolutely nothing because the quartering got his money. He can leave YouTube today. I mean, he just left X. He can leave it today and he can just sit back and enjoy his money. He did his thing. While someone like Undead Chronic is sitting there fucking dying because his YouTube channel is gone. And I have to be on Just Rumble and start all over again and all that shit. Absolutely nothing. But here we have Chrissie Mayer on her stream. There it is. Chrissie Mayer, she starts her stream where she addresses all this. Where's the chat? Did she get rid of the chat? Or am I retarded? Oh God. I think she got rid of the chat. Oh no! Chrissie! No! I need the chat. I need the fucking chat. That shit was funny. Some of those super chats. God fucking damn it! Oh well. Wait, is this it? Nope. Oh well. Anyway, here it is, guys. I'm going to play this. I'll be right back. I will also be listening. I'm going to grab my bottle of water or a jug of water. So you guys listen to this shit.
Well, hey guys. How was everybody's weekend? Okay. Hi. This is a different Simpcast than usual. I'm just gonna start. It's just gonna be me. Because I feel like I need to explain some things. I need to talk about everything that's been going on this week since I had Melonie Mac on my channel. And if you see me looking at notes, it's because I have really taken the past few days to listen and reflect and collect my thoughts and also collect the thoughts and concerns of you guys. And I want to make sure I'm addressing each point and being thorough and being honest and being transparent, because that is not something that the quartering has given you all. And I want to just put it all out there and answer your questions. And but at the same time, I'm not looking to make this a 3-hour long stream. I never wanted to talk about the quartering drama. I just but I've been sort of bullied into it here. And so I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to do my best to address everything. And there's some of you listening tonight that are never going to believe anything I say. There's some of you tonight who might be on the fence. There's some of you here tonight who are just going to make content and twist what I say to fit your narrative to make money. And that's fine. And that's your progress. And that's YouTube. And like, it's fair use. You guys can, make content, of course. So, but I just felt like I had to be true to myself and be honest and address all these concerns, and clear some things up. So if you think I'm a grifter, if you think I'm doing this for money, please don't super chat me. I want to make that crystal clear. If you think I'm a liar or unfunny or ugly or whatever, or full of shit, or did I say not funny? Then please give your money to somebody else. If you think there's a streamer out there that's been covering this in a way you like better, please give your money to that person. Support who you want to support here.
Yes, give your money to me, please. I'll gladly take it. I'll gladly take it.
And I need to say this up top. Kino Casino needs to get his channel back.
Yes,
the
give him the
Clips
channel back.
Needs to get their channel back. All of these channels that were affected by Jeremy's actions need to get their channels back. I think it's something like 13 or 14 channels that have been deleted. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they all need to be restored. This is bullshit. People are allowed to make content. And flagging for privacy complaints is.
Hold up. Mumu Buckaroo says, should she lose her spot on FNT? Oh, that's up to fucking Jeremy, man. I could care less what FNT does. I mean, 9 times out of 10, she probably lost her spot on FNT. I will only imagine. I did watch that video or clip of that stream where they are addressing this shit, and it's like, yeah, it sounds like she's gone. She's gone. She's done with FNT. That what she gets for being friends with a bitch like fucking Melonie Mac, right? and the quartering, man. That woman performed brain surgery on Chrissie. Yeah, it's Chrissie. Chrissie is probably being not so honest just by saying this whole bit. I honestly think, I know like Camelot was saying like Chrissie should have came, she had to come out and say something. I'm like, nah, fuck that. No. Because look what happened. You're in a lose-lose situation, man. Look what happened, man. None of your friends are really going, none of her friends are helping her except for like one. None of her friends try to help her in this entire, well, I guess it would have just been Brittany Venti. Didn't try to help Chrissie at all. Oops. Play this.
Is wrong. It reminds me so much of what Sniper Wolf would do with the stealing content.
Exactly, Mumu. It would have been better if she said nothing. Just say nothing. This isn't. I don't think Chrissie wanted to really be involved in this bullshit. I don't think she did. I do believe Chrissie later on when she's like saying like she didn't knew anything was happening with fucking the quartering and fucking what's that girl name? Melonie Mac. I think she was being genuine. Like she's not. Maybe she hears certain things, but she doesn't know like the full scale of the entire drama, and that's not what she was there for, you know. And then yes, she had fucking Nina Infinity tell her, "Hey, look, don't have this bitch on your show because this bitch is gonna lie and manipulate you, right?" So that's what's gonna happen, right? This bitch gonna lie and manipulate. And I'm looking at it like this from Chrissie's point of view. She have one friend saying this one thing about her friend, and this other friend that's saying, from her words, that nothing's happening. Nothing's happening, you know? So it's like, what do you do? What do you do? So she decided to have her friend on the show instead of saying not to have her on the show, right? You know, or not to have fucking questions ready for her about this bullshit. And then she saw how the chat was looking. She didn't want to drag her friend on a fucking live stream. Let's get back to this.
Too. Stealing content is wrong. The Oranges video, when I finally watched it, I laughed because I'm like, this reminds me of Sniper Wolf. You know, you can't just take someone else's content without, you got to transform it. You got to comment on it. It's stealing content is lazy and it's wrong, and flagging for privacy complaints because someone's talking about your wife or whatever else, if you have beef with somebody, is also wrong. Okay, people are allowed to make content and comments about cringe moments I've had in the past. That's part of being on YouTube. That's part of
I
being
spelled Chrissie
like a
Mayer's
public
name
figure
completely
or
wrong.
whatever.
I'm about to
And I think
correct that.
Jeremy today deleted his Twitter, and I think I saw there's a lawsuit out for him today, which is good. I understand. I've really put a lot together in the last few days, and the outrage is completely justified. These people deserve to get their channels back. These people deserve to get their livelihoods back. And it'll be interesting to see what comes out in discovery with this lawsuit. I also heard of another channel called Undead Chronic. I don't know who you are, but their channel was banned too, and they should get their channel back also. Any strike that Jeremy caused just because somebody was talking about them, that's messed up. And I hope those strikes go away, and I hope everyone gets their channels back.
Here's the thing, Chrissy. They're not going away. No one's getting their channels back. It's fucking over. I know I sound very dead pill, but it's fucking true. It's over. YouTube doesn't give a fuck, especially if you're making content that YouTube really just doesn't approve of. You know what I'm saying? I think, if I'm not mistaken, Undead Chronic was making mid-tile type content. All right. I don't think YouTube is very take mid-tile content very kindly. I don't think they do so at all. So they're not coming back. Jeremy fucked up. Chrissie Mayer fucked up. Melonie Mac fucked up. They're not coming back. It's over for them. Simple as. Y'all know when I ain't broke, I support. Y'all hit like and subscribe. Hit like and subscribe, baby. Woo! Thank you. Thank you very much. Maybe I should start a Twitch. Hey, nothing wrong with it. Go ahead if you like. Go ahead. I don't really use Twitch, but go ahead. Definitely, if you're gonna do this whole streaming shit, be on as many platforms as you can. Don't use you. Do not rely solely on YouTube. In a situation like this, I think she never should have brought Melonie on the show. She needed to let this situation breathe, and now it cost her career. Yeah, I 100% agree. I would have never let her on. I would have never done it. I would have stayed out of it. I would have stayed out of it. I would have never brought her on. But this is the act of I think this is the act of playing neutral. I guess you gotta know how to actually play it. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I see it, Chrissy was trying to be neutral. She didn't want none of this heat. She didn't want none of this drama. She wanted to be friends with everyone. And look what happened. She got bit in the ass and she got fucking destroyed by it. It's sad when you think about it. To me, it's sad.
And I hope I want there to be accountability for the messed up stuff that Jeremy has done.
But there won't be any accountability. There won't be. Tell me, chat, listen to me. Answer this question for me. Has there ever been any accountability for someone false flagging another person's channel? Has there? No, there hasn't. Not that I heard of. So it's never going to happen. Jeremy's going to walk away free. The only thing that hurts Jeremy in this, the only accountability he'll get out of all this is one thing, and that is support. People will not support him. But guess what? That can be reversed if Jeremy's smart. That can be reversed. Jeremy should have never done this. None of these people should have never done this, but they did it. It's too fucking late. And the genie's out of the fucking bottle. And guess who? And guess what? Undead Chronic's fucked up. He's not going to be making money on YouTube anymore, or he can't make money on YouTube no more. Kino Casino, those two guys are fucked up. They can't make money on YouTube anymore. But Jeremy's still on YouTube. What's the only way that can fix this? What's the only way? What is the only way that the quartering can be held accountable? I'm gonna tell you the only way, and it's very much a very uncomfortable truth, and that is to take out his fucking YouTube channel. An eye for a motherfucking eye. I know that's very uncomfortable for people to hear, but that is the only way. But it's not going to happen. Why it's not going to happen? Because people have morals, and they're going to stand by their morals. And so they're going to let the bad guy get away with this shit on YouTube. All right? And also, most importantly, I think Jeremy might be a little too big to be taken down off of YouTube. Jeremy will have to do something terrible to where YouTube's like, nah, you got to go. It's not going to happen. Sorry. That's just the truth. Now, there is one thing. I believe there's a lawsuit that's going to happen. Someone's filed a lawsuit against Jeremy. I don't know how true that is, but that might be like the one only way for him to be held accountable is for someone to bring Jeremy into court, a civil suit. That's the only way. If the lawsuit is true, hopefully that person can be taken down. Hopefully. If not, oh well.
I want to make sure that's clear. I want to explain first my intentions for my stream with Melonie. I had Melonie on my show on Wednesday, and I had been trying to get her on since really Easter, since my confirmation, since I converted to Catholicism. I wanted to have her on because she's my friend. I wanted to have her on to talk about that, to talk about she just got married. I want to talk about our faith.
Wait, hold up. Melonie got married?
And I was so...
Since when? Who married that skinny bitch? Oh, good for her.
She hadn't been on Simcast in a while. I was so excited to have her on and finally like reconnect. I know it sounds like sad, but sometimes I look forward to streams as a way to like connect with an old friend. Who knows? Like maybe it should have been a phone call, but it was a stream. You know what I mean? And I wanted to connect with my friend about my conversion, which I was really excited about. And I know I'm new at the Catholic thing, but I'm excited to be on what I feel like is the right path. And I wanted to talk about that with her. I never meant to like
Victor,
mislead
Lord Seeker? How you doing, man?
You know, I never connected the drama that was going on with Jeremy to Melonie. I never thought that Melonie needed to answer for Jeremy's sins. I knew there was drama with Jeremy. I knew he had beef. I knew there was shit going on. But I never at any point thought, well, this is Melonie's fault. She needs to answer for this. She needs to speak on this. She needs to call this out. So, and I never advertised that stream as a call out.
Wanna know why, guys? Probably because it's her fucking friend, and she doesn't want to drag her friend online in front of 1,000 fucking people. I mean, I could be fucking wrong, all right? I could be wrong. Chrissie Mayer may not even give a fuck. You know, Chrissie Mayer may not even give a fuck about Melonie Mac that way. Chrissie Mayer probably just did it just to get that fucking money. If so, kudos. You got that motherfucking money, girl. But she probably, just saying, didn't want to hurt her fucking friend. That's probably like the worst thing for me to be saying right now. You know, it probably is. People like, oh, fuck you, Ruby. But that's how I fucking see it. She don't want to fucking drag her friend for this dumb political stupid shit. Okay? What the fuck does holding Melonie Mac accountable by saying you were wrong and you should call out the quartering? How does that fix the fucking problem? You don't have the solution. You may think you do, but you don't. You don't have any reasonable solutions. It doesn't fix the problem. It doesn't bring back Kano Casino's channel. It doesn't bring back Undead Chronic's channels. And it doesn't bring back anyone who's been hurt by this channels or videos or whatever. It doesn't help.
Stream, more an ambush stream, more an accountability stream. Nowhere in my title or description.
Then don't bring her on then. I 100% agree. I'm just upset that she knew about the Jeremy situation and knew Melonie was a part of it, and she really shouldn't have brought her on. I agree. There's too much drama, but you know what? I think she just wanted the money. I think it's like it's her friend, but she also wanted the money. Because why the fuck not? Like, oh, there's drama going on. There's gonna be people coming at her. Oh, they're gonna definitely want some fucking super chats. Let me make this money right quick. Let me make this money. You know, that could definitely be the reason, monetary. She doesn't outright say that. She doesn't outright say that it's monetary, but that could just be the fucking case as well.
Or in the body of the text of my stream with Melonie, did I ever say that I would talk about the quartering drama or any of the shit
She was
that he
reading
did?
those super chats.
So I wanted to talk to her about getting married, my conversion, and the like our faith, you know. So when I had her on and I see the chat, I panicked because I really wasn't expecting all that. I wasn't expecting 2,000 oranges. I wasn't expecting
2,000 oranges. 2,400 is what I heard they made. God damn, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money on one stream. Hell yeah.
And brooms. When people say, Chrissy, the chat tried to tell you. The chat tried to tell you. The chat was extremely hostile. The chat was extremely insulting to both of us.
You know the fucking chat was. Don't y'all fucking pretend the chat wasn't. Y'all know the chat would call these girls bitches, hoes, fake Christians, fucking ugly. I don't actually think Chrissie Mayer is ugly. You know, all this shit, Dad. You know the chat was doing that shit, dog.
And what am I going to say? Melonie, there's 1,000 oranges coming in. Let me put you in the waiting room. Well, I figured that I was really overwhelmed and taken aback by all that. And
right now, I'm taking Chrissy at face value. I'm be honest with you. I'm gonna take Chrissy at face value. Now, I do believe that she possibly also did this to make super chat money. Probably wasn't expecting how much super chat she was actually going to get. Probably also still wasn't expecting how fucking hostile these motherfuckers was going to be. But at the same time, I think she probably also fucking done this shit to make money. All right, which I will not shame her for doing what so fucking ever. Make that goddamn money. Go get that paper, girl. But I am going to take her at face value.
I froze and it's funny because on my screen here, I have my questions from my interview with Melonie Mac, and one of them
she hurt the community greatly. Only way to make up for it is popping that coochie. Yeah, man. Yeah, you got it. That's all you got to do. That's the only way to make up for it. Start that OnlyFans, Chrissy. After this, I subbed to Brittany channel. Okay. Damn, Ruby. What did I do this time? That is a lot of produce.
You addressed the quartering drama back in April. Now that some time has passed, how do you feel about it now? So it's like I did bring it up with her. And I even though I wasn't going to like center our chat around it. And when all those chats and angry messages came in, I just figured, well, I guess she talked about it as much as she wanted to talk about. And I don't want her to get her upset by seeing all of this. Like, was she expecting all this? And again, I was trying to keep my stream to like an hour and a half, like I normally do. And the stream ended up going 2 hours and 15 minutes because of all of the super chats.
Even though I'm taking her as face value, I am thinking that these are like little excuses.
And at the end, I was trying to like move it along, and I wanted to read everybody's super chats because I know that people get upset when you don't do that. But I also felt like, oh God, these super chats are upsetting her. And I feel like it seems like she's talked about it as much as she wants to talk about it. And I didn't want her to get upset. So I just was like, all right, a lot of these chats are saying the same thing. I'm not going to apologize for having her on. She's my friend. I wanted to talk to her about Catholicism, me getting confirmed, and her getting married. She caught the bouquet at my wedding. I wanted to talk to her. I wanted to be like, hey, why wasn't I there to catch your bouquet? But so if it's gonna upset you that I'm not here to apologize for having my friend Melonie on to talk about my conversion, I am sorry. And for those of you who are upset that I didn't have Brittany on that stream, by the time she had messaged me, I had wanted to wrap this show up. I had wanted, because it had been 90 minutes. I get tired at night. But again, it only extended as long as it did because I wanted to get through all the super chats. And please don't give Brittany Venti crap for not being on that stream.
You know they're gonna give that bitch crap. You know they're gonna give Brittany all kinds of crap. Isn't Brittany not very well liked
Please don't give
on the internet? I don't think she's a very well liked person either, right?
Nina Infinity crap. Like, none of my friends or people I stream with should be getting crap for how I handled or didn't handle a stream. So I'm not gonna apologize for having my friend on because that's retarded, and I'm allowed to make the content I want to make. I also really want to address Nina Infinity's stream from 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks before I had.
All right, we're gonna stop here because at some point she uses her the fact that she's a mother as an excuse for all the streams and shit like that ending early, and she's like, oh, I want to end the stream, because I don't stream like I used to anymore when I used to cover all this shit from back in the day, because I'm a mom now and I need my kid, blah blah blah, I'm married and my Christian. She basically used her religion, her child, I believe her husband, as a shield her from criticism. And personally, Chrissy, I wonder if I can find that real quick. Personally, Chrissy, I don't agree with you doing that. I think you should have definitely not have done that. Just leave your kids out of it. I mean, if she's telling the truth, I understand. But it comes off as you using your kids, your family, your religion as a shield from the criticism that was heading your way. When the best shield is to not even wield the shield, is to just become air and to just ignore everything and just don't stream or even mention this shit ever again.
And I've got like hours of shows to watch for FNT every week. And then I'm still trying to find time to be with my husband before he takes over for the night and I have to start streaming. So I'm just not, you might think, oh, it's lazy, but like, yeah, I'm reacting to body cam footage. I'm doing gaming streams. Yes, I still do have some interviews, but nowhere nearly as much as I used to do 2 years ago before the baby.
So yeah, she used them as a excuse. She even started crying at some point. Not like all like ugly crying, like you see she's like holding back tears. That's what women does every now and then, whenever they need to get some sympathy. Brittany was really holding her to the fire. Yes, she was holding her to the fire. She pulled a Liam and used her kids as a shield. Yes, exactly. She pulled a Liam and used her kids as a shield, and I did not like that at all. When I was listening to it, I'm like the first time I was like, okay, and then the second time, like, maybe don't do that. Like it comes off as you trying to, use them for the shield from criticism. It's fun watching Venti work. Venti can be entertaining. She can be. Venti is surgical. That's what she should have. That's what she should have. Oh my God, I can't fucking read. That's what she should have talked about. Watch some of her short Rubies. She drops the hard R. I'm aware. She's a black chick. She can say that. She can say the hard R. She's just mixed. She's just part white or Italian or some shit like that. Chrissy did something, or she wouldn't be doing this. All right. No benefit of doubt. Not blaming FNT, who believes she actually watches those shows. I don't think she watches those shows. All right, so let's see real quick. We're gonna skip ahead. We're gonna skip a lot ahead because then Chrissie let the girls on, the other girls on. I don't remember all their names other than Brittany Venti is the only chick that she lets on. Here she is, and Brittany, as you guys have already said in the chat, basically does not let the fuck up. Matter of fact, I should just show that when they first come on. Here it is. This is where Brittany Venti first come on, and there's this Cherry Perez chick, don't know who she is, and Kimberly Coulter. I don't know who any of these women are, because I haven't really been watching Chrissie Mayer in honestly maybe like 2 years or so. And even when I was watching it, it's like every now and then I'll come by and what the fuck's going on here? I will come by, check her out, see what's going on. See if I like what she's saying or whatever. Venting is 100% white. One drop rule. No, wait, no, it'll be the other way around, right? Like one drop rule if she's black, right? I don't fucking know. I don't know my fucking race. What the hell is this? Mumu Buckaroo. Kimberly looks like she's been crying for 3 years straight. She does look like she's been crying for 3 years straight. So we're gonna see what happens when she let these girls on, mostly when Brittany Venti come on and start going on the motherfucking attack.
Orange dear.
Yeah, well, how was my weekend? How was Mother's Day? Mother's Day is always awesome when
Happy Mother's Day. I didn't
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh man, yeah, that's right. All this shit happened on Mother's Day. You know what, Chrissie Mayer? Yeah, you definitely shouldn't have done this stream. At least not today. I mean, at least not yesterday. On Mother's Day of all days, you should have never ever done this stream. Oh my god, this is a stream. That's a day where moms, all right, around the world should be chilling and relaxing, and fucking doing drugs and whatever else that mothers do on Mother's Day. Or is that just my mom? Damn. Something, not this shit. Damn, but you know what? Gotta bake that motherfucking paper, and she made it.
And Venti is here. Hi, Venti.
Hi.
Hey, look. Let me say something about Venti. All right.
And Venti is here.
Let me say something about Venti. Okay. Venti's fine. All right. Yeah. Her eyes are wide like Sid the Sloth. But she's fine. She got a good complexion. She got good hair. She got big old bitties. She's fine. I don't give a fuck. All right. She may annoy me sometimes, but other times she also make me laugh. All right. But Brittany is fine. And I'm tired of pretending like she's not. Sometimes girls with wide out eyes, their eyes are spaced apart. There's too much space, all right? You can draw a literal mile line on her fucking eye from eyeball to eyeballs, all right? You can drive on her fucking face, and it'll take you fucking 10 days to get to the other fucking eye. I love it, all right? I fucking love Brittany Venti, all right? I would simp for Brittany Venti if she wasn't such a fucking insane bitch sometimes. I'm just saying.
Venti is here. Hi, Venti.
Hi. I have to... So really quick, it wasn't a privacy complaint. It was that Jeremy had threatened to get his non-Indian YouTuber representative, to strike the Kino Casino. He said he would take everything, and then he was publicly endorsing it. And so it wasn't a privacy complaint.
Okay.
That's true.
And then also,
again, very fucked up of the quartering. 100%. Like no one's disagreeing with that, and that's very fucked up what he's doing. But at the same time, it's like, what the fuck did you guys expect? What did you expect? He was a wolf in sheep's motherfucking clothing, and you all accepted this shit. You all became friends with him. You all accepted him, and you didn't see this shit coming. The nigga ran away from a goddamn troon. He ran away from a goddamn troon, and you expect him to not be this fucking SJW faggot? Come on now, man. Come on now, man.
it's not about like guilt by association. It's that Melonie was defending Jeremy's actions, not really addressing them, and then reframing it as, well, it's just because the hater trolls, SJWs, whatever, and people who had legitimate criticism, rightfully so, of him trying to deplatform people that you're co-hosted with on FNT, him coming for me and everybody else, that's wrong. And Melonie is essentially co-signing it and not really addressing it on stream and reframing it like it's just trolls. And I don't think it's fair to say that it's just guilt by association.
I agree with Brittany Venti. I do agree with her here. Like, here's the thing. Even though even right now, she's not attacking fucking Chrissie Mayer. And later on, she later on starts fucking going ham on her. All right, here she got a lot of grace. And I understand the passion. I understand the fucking anger that burns in her fucking half white, half black ass. I understand it, you know. But, and here's something that people may not even agree with. But, Brittany, Melonie Mac is getting paid by the quartering. So it probably makes sense that she doesn't, you know, bite the hand that also feeds. Just saying. All right. It probably makes sense that she doesn't bite the hands that feed. But at the same time, even if I ignore that part, I'm just assuming that they're all fucking friends, right? Melonie's friends with the quartering and quartering friends with Mel. I just had to take a swig of my water from my jug. They're all fucking friends. Maybe some people don't like the idea on bashing on their friends in real life on the internet. Maybe, you know, maybe they don't want to do that. Maybe they also agree with it too, which would be fucked up if she does. Maybe that's what it is. And if that's the case, for Melonie Mac, that she doesn't want to bash on the quartering, and no matter how wrong he is, I can't really fault her for that too much. For me personally, I just can't. Her doing it in public, I can't. I know like some people will be like, oh no, I could totally do it to my friends in real life or in public. I think certain things is a no, because some people, if I'm being honest, might just do that, might just be doing that so that way they can look morally superior to the public. It's all dumb gay politics. And what the quartering is doing is fucking wrong, and he should be called out for it. He really should. But you know, fucking, I guess friendship over everything. I guess loyalty over everything, right? I know it sounds bad, and yeah, you shouldn't have blind loyalty. I mean, this might just be blind loyalty on Melonie Mac's part too, but I can't fault her for that. You know, I can't fault Chrissie. If Chrissie genuinely feels that Melonie Mac is her friend, I can't fault her for that either. You know, and yeah, you can be like, but people are losing their revenue. Yes, they're losing their revenue, and it's fucked up. But this shit can be handled much better than putting it all out there on the public. Because right now, putting the shit all out there on the public, it's just business at the end of the fucking day. It's just business. Wasn't your channel flagged, Ruby? Yes, it was by a fucking a pedophile. Ruby is best friends with Jeremy. Quartering white knighted everyone, and his coffee was made by Troons. Her eyes are as wide as her cooch would be when it's done with her. Ooh woo. When I'm done with her. Ooh woo. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's definitely not. But she also, like, Melonie comes off extremely manipulative in this whole situation.
Well, as Chrissie said in the intro, she said that Melonie was kind of saying, oh, it's a nothing burger type of thing, versus, you know, Nina had messaged Chrissie about it. She had the stream about it where Nina showed the screenshot of the tweet from Jeremy that said that he was coming for my scalp, Yellow Flash, and a few other people. And Chrissie's coworker, (S), more than one. But anyway, so Chrissie had seen this, and when I saw this, after I got off the phone with Chrissie, And she had gotten done telling me like, well, I didn't know this stuff. And then I see that stream where Nina is breaking the entire thing down where, hey, like Jeremy deplatformed people. Here's a screenshot of the tweet of him going after Brittany, Yellow Flash, and other people. And then it's like, well, I didn't know. It's like, well, in my opinion, to Chrissie, as I said on the phone to her, I think it was more than enough information. And I get and Chrissie is being honest when she's saying,
oh my God, just Jesus, I don't know if it's just the fucking lighting, but God damn, just like if we're just being honest here, fucking Brittany Venti is like the finest bitch on this entire panel. Nothing against the rest of you, just saying. Brittany just looks good. She just looks good. Look, I'm just saying, blacks and whites make good babies. We've always had, all right? For the majority of times, we always have made good babies, even if their eyes are a bit far apart.
saying that she has a lot of in real life stuff going on. Like, I'm going to be honest and fair. She does. And obviously she doesn't want to like talk about it online. But anyway, so it's like this inconsistency. And it's like, one more thing. Specifically, Nina had sent a message to you, Chrissie, on the day that you had Melonie on. And she said, well, Chrissie, you're going to ask Melonie about Jeremy. And then you didn't respond to it. So I understand where you're saying, I didn't connect the Jeremy thing was connected Melonie, but Nina connected it for you and had explained it 2 weeks prior. And then 2 weeks before that, you responded to Melonie's tweet. So that I don't understand how it's the case that you didn't connect it. And I think that's how other people view it too.
And I totally understand how people are viewing it. I did not connect all of Jeremy's drama and bullshit to.
Yeah, you did, Chrissie. Yeah, you did, Chrissie. You connected it. I'm sorry, but you did. With that large amount of time, that fucking shit, gave it to you by Infant Nina. You pretty much did. You just didn't want to drag your friend. And you also want to make some money. It's one or the other or both. That's what it was. That's how I see it. You know, people may not agree with it, and that's fucking fine. Thank you for the hearts, guys. That's just fine. You know, if you don't agree with it, you don't agree with it. I'm not asking for you to agree with it. But I'm just going to call it for how I see it. She didn't want to fucking drag her friend. You know it was drama. She didn't want to drag her. And also, why the fuck not make some money off of it, right? Ruby White's nice for Chrissie. I'm white night now. We are proud of this smaller, bold black racer to go so hard. Yeah, she's hot. Also because how she delivered messages. Yeah, she's pretty good looking. She's an attractive woman.
Melonie, I did not, when I interviewed her, it was to speak on these other topics, and I didn't think she was responsible for what Jeremy did, if that makes sense. And
when Nina messaged you, what did you think?
I wish that I had, like I said earlier, I dropped the ball. I should have recalled that conversation with Nina. And again, it shouldn't reflect poorly on you or Nina. Like, we tried to warn you. Again, like, no one should be giving you shit. You guys are not my producers. You're not like in charge of my content. So nobody should be giving you a hard time or like associating you poorly with me. No, we tried to tell her, like, I'm so embarrassed that I didn't recall that conversation with Nina from 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? I had, like I said, I have a lot going on, and it's not.
And that's why you're getting fucked over, Chrissie Mayer. That's why the internet is dragging you down, because you did not fucking do your due diligence and drag that bitch Melonie Mac. Motherfuckers wanted Melonie Mac dragged. That's all this comes down to. Like, I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but motherfuckers just did not want. Motherfuckers just wanted to see Melonie Mac, because she's tangentially, she's related to the quartering and all that bullshit. They wanted to see her get dragged, and Chrissie didn't do it. That's why people are pissed. That's why people are pissed off at Chrissie Mayer. Yes, the quartering is wrong. 100%. He is wrong. You'll never be right. Again, you can't do nothing about it. You can't fix it. What's done is done. All right? All you can do is just scream at the void. That motherfucker might not even give a fuck. He just left Twitter. He don't care. You know what I'm saying? But to hurt Melonie Mac, because you're mad at what fucking the quartering did. So you got to go through it through Chrissie, but Chrissie didn't hurt her. So now you got to hurt Chrissie. That's how I see it.
I should have had all, crossed all my T's, dotted all my I's. I should have,
Yeah.
I should have been more. I'm thinking I'm just talk to her about what I want to talk to her about, which is my conversion, which is not something I have to research because I just went through it. And
but you said there was conflicting things, right? That Melonie was saying oh, it's a nothing burger essentially, right? But Nina 2 weeks had told you otherwise. So if you're saying that you had her on anyway because there was a confliction, then that doesn't make sense to say that therefore you didn't know. But even if we did assume that, right, and it's you just didn't remember.
It's a nothing burger. Melonie says it's a nothing burger, maybe because Melonie doesn't want to get dragged. Melonie doesn't want to get dragged.
From 2 weeks ago, even though it's serious, I think that would be something to remember when he's saying he's going to go after me and he's already deplatformed people. I think that's on your responsibility, especially because we've known each other a long time and we worked together a long time to take something like that seriously. And when Nina's telling you as your friend, so she even told you the day of, she told you before she had her on.
Into it, and one friend is saying it's a nothing burger. It's like that cancels each other out. And then when in my tweet where I was like, what's going on with Jeremy? Everyone's like, he's a cuck. He's a cuck. It's like, I'm not interested in his love life. Okay. I think anybody can understand these are conflicting, confusing messages. And the friend I'm about to do a stream with is saying it's no big deal. So I'm kind of going to go with that because that is who I'm going to speak with. If that makes sense. Again,
I see what you're saying, but if you're saying that
I knew everything I knew now and putting all the dots together, and I have spent so much time these last few days literally ignoring my toddler to the point where he's in tears.
Stop using your kid at the gym. Stop it. It's not a good look, Chrissie. She could have asked Grok. Yeah, she could have asked Grok. Brittany sitting the Jesus. Brittany sitting the frothing at the mouth. She's a pit bull. Yeah, she's a pit bull. All right.
And making a fucking fit.
I just like how she's looking at whatever the fuck she's looking at. Like, God damn. God damn.
But mommy's got to get up in the quartering drama. So tough shit. Watch Sesame Street. And that's what we had to do these last few days. So again,
Chrissie, I'm really sorry that happened.
Like I did today, back then, it would have been a completely different interview.
But when you're saying stuff like that, it makes it sound like, well, dang, I have to take accountability here. And it's like, you open the stream with, I was bullied into it. And I don't think anybody would want you to say anything you don't mean if you're bullied into this. Who's bullying you into this? And all I'm saying is that there was a conflict with Nina telling you about Melonie the day of in the message, hey, you're going to ask about Jeremy.
Yeah, I didn't see that message.
So there's that.
I streamed with.
I agree. I agree with Brittany on that. 100%. 100%.
Melonie, I was focusing on Melonie and these issues that I'm dealing with. It was literally taking place the whole morning of before I streamed with Melonie. So I'm focusing on my private stuff. And then at night I had my stream with Melonie. So again, hindsight is 2020.
Yeah, I mean, what I said this to Chrissie before, and she's correct. Hindsight is 2020. But in a situation like that, where you may not be up to date, or not necessarily not up to date, but not have connected the pieces yourself. You're trying to have a different kind of stream. If you're having a stream with your friend and someone's trying to say, oh no, switch the stream, have somebody else on, at the very least you could say I'll let Melonie decide if it's too much for her, then we can do a different stream where we talk about this. That way there's transparency for everyone.
That's perfectly fine. I agree with that, Kimberly.
Everyone, because D-Day Cobra said it best, the chat is the most important part of the stream. That's why we're here. It's what we do it for. So yeah, is there a better way to have handled that situation? I completely agree. I also understand being overwhelmed by chat in the moment. And I watch your content. I think you're a great content creator. I think you're coming from a place of...
A series of bats says, Brittany annoyed the hell out of me. Remind me of every leftist struggle session repeating things and demanding the other person say exactly what they want to hear. Otherwise, keep repeating. Yeah, same here. Like in the beginning, like actually rewatching this, I'm now seeing how calm and cordial Brittany Venti is, and I guess I forgot because later on in the stream, she's like constantly interrupting Chrissie, not letting Chrissie finish, and it's just that shit really annoyed the fuck out of me. I'm like screaming at my phone, like, Chrissie, kick this bitch off. All right, she's not respecting you. Kick her off, mute her or kick her off. She's not respecting the fucking platform. Fuck her. you know, and yeah, maybe she was mad because she felt lied to. But again, this shit, I should say, in all honesty, this one, the stream should have never been done. Two, it should have been done in private. Like this, because that's all this struggle session is just doing this shit out in the open when it could have been done in private. 100%. That lockjaw. What? Oh, I bet Brittany is just like a pit bull. She clamps down and shake off. Maybe she is, man. Maybe she is. Look, I'm just saying, Brittany might be, she's like be the type of girl that is fun to be around, but not long term, Like, you might have to see her every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Like when she's in the mood and when you're in the mood, but not like living with her. I don't think she's the type of chick you want to live with.
The truth and logic. I don't think that you're trying to be malicious. Neither do I don't think Chrissie's trying to be malicious, but I definitely don't think you're on here to be any kind of like, just like get little digs in at all. But I do think that maybe there could be some kind of like meet in the middle moment here, and I hope we could get to that. But I
honestly, literally, I mean, Cherry Perez is the MVP of this whole thing because she basically doesn't say much in this. She just mostly listens because she doesn't know what the fuck's going on. So there's her fucking flowers, Cherry Perez. Kimberly Coulter, I liked her 100% throughout this entire thing. I think she was the one who kept her cool, unlike Brittany Venti. She looked the best to me in this whole thing. She was being cordial, and she didn't look like she was, for the most part, trying to make Chrissie out to be this bad person. Try to, hammer her, make her atone for her sins of allowing Chrissie, Melonie Mac on her stream and not fucking hammering Melonie Mac about the actions of another man. So yeah, I like Kimberly throughout this entire stream. Because once Brittany starts fucking going ham, I'm like, oh god, shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Once that blackness started coming out, like, oh, this bitch. Oh no. Oh fuck. I can't with this hoe. Can't with to shut that hoe up, Chrissie. Why you didn't let her talk? You know what I'm saying? Let's skip ahead. I'm gonna listen a little more. We're gonna skip ahead.
Do you understand how it looks? And appearances are truth, so they say. And that maybe should be addressed. But that's just coming from someone who's like observing.
Wait, hold up. Wait, Cherry Perez better than 90s Router? What? No. Cherry Perez, she's great in this stream, but no one is better than 90s Router. Just saying. You're just like 90s Bat, always Debbie Downer.
Chrissie's side of things, and then trying to see Jeremy, he's his asshole. I think we can all agree he's like done the most fucked up shit here, and like anyway, I don't necessarily I don't have to go into my whole opinion on that right now, but I just hope that like this can be a setting where we can meet in the middle a little bit.
They do not meet in the middle. They do not meet in the middle at all because oh girl, what's my girl name? Fucking Melonie Mac. Wrong bitch. Brittany Venti is just coming at him. She don't give a fuck. She don't give a flying fuck. She just want to keep on coming. So we're gonna skip ahead into the stream and see a little bit more. See how this shit continues to turn out.
You all of their money. Oh my god, there's so many, you guys. Okay. How's your weekend? This week, Apology was brought to you by Coffee Brand Coffee. Very funny. Let's see. Sneed Dave Williams, as a Catholic, will you continue to platform porn stars? Why did you lie about not knowing the drama? Why did you say Jesus supports flagging? I never said Jesus supports flagging. Why did you lie about not knowing the drama? Like I said before, I knew there was drama. I just didn't think it was something Melonie had to answer for. As a Catholic, will you continue platforming porn stars? That's an interesting question. I think I might change who I have on. But
guess who's not coming back on to Simpcast anymore? This bitch. Oh, fucking oh my god, why can't I think of her goddamn name? Sid the Sloth ass is not going to be showing up on Simpcast anymore. You know that.
Jesus himself associated with sinners, and if I were to just platform people who have never sinned, I would have very few guests. Let's see.
But he also gave pushback.
I was
That's
gonna
the
say
other
that-
thing.
He did. He was very good at that. Sneed Dave Williams, congrats on getting your own thread. I'll be attending your careers ending tomorrow night on Kick with PPP preside.
Yeah, I mean, admittedly, Chrissie Mayer's her career's probably over. Like 100%. Well, maybe people say that your career is over all the time. She might lose some, following and shit like that, or maybe a big chunk of followers. But you never know. She might come back from it. Worse, stranger things has happened.
Thank you. The dude, having Mel on your stream isn't the issue, and stop gaslighting that it ever was. Ignoring, disrespecting, and lying to your chat is the source of all the anger. Thank you, dude. I understand where this is coming from. At the time, I was just overwhelmed by all the insults, and it was pretty vile. So it was hard for me to put that
They were
aside.
bullying.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to read these. Tragically sane, these trolls are insufferable. This obsession these people have with some petty drama between two people is legitimately deranged.
Deplatforming petty.
They're showing how
deplatforming's not petty drama, and people in the chat.
Let her fucking finish reading the chat. You can let her finish reading the chat before you have to interject however you fucking feel about it, okay? No matter how many times you fucking say it, no matter how many times you say it, we get it. Deplatforming is bad. It is. It's very bad. It ain't gonna fix it. if it ain't fixed it in 10 fucking years, what make you think it's gonna be fixed now after you said it, huh? It's not gonna happen, loves. It's not gonna happen. And let me be fucking honest with you guys. Let me be a lot honest with you. All these motherfuckers, every single one of them, they're talking. You can even look at me. Every single motherfucker, they're like, "Oh, wait, you shouldn't be fucking deplatforming people." Blah 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 blah. A lot of these guys probably don't give a shit. At the end of the day, a lot of these guys are probably fucking doing the same goddamn thing that they accusing the quartering of doing. Fucking Nerdrotic, fucking what's her name? Fucking fine ass Brittany Venti. This chick over here, I forgot her name, on the right of Brittany Venti. All of them, every single one of them are probably, or has probably, and during the moments of them being like, freedom of speech, blah, 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 let's not deplatform people, have tried to deplatform people. Fucking Brittany Venti herself tried to she's like, oh, don't fuck with people money. Don't fuck with people money. She tries to fuck with old girl's buddy on this stream. Chrissie Myers. She tried deplatforming and she tried deplatforming. I believe even advocated for the deplatform God, what's her fucking Gara Girl to be deplatformed. That was fucking Brittany Venti has done. Advocated for the deplatforming of Gara Girl. Advocated for Gara Girl to lose money on YouTube. Want to know why, guys? Now, I know we don't all agree with it, but because Gara Girl is a anime VTuber from HoloLive who was a fucking lolly. All right? She didn't do anything sexual, as far as I remember. She didn't do anything sexual with the character, or anything provocative, or anything like that. She's just a girl who talks in a cutesy way, who's pretending to be an anime shark girl. That's it. That's too much. Gotta fucking deplatform her. That's what Brittany fucking Venti did. I don't know if you guys know that story. So why the fuck should I care about what some bitch says about deplatforming when she virtually advocated, wanted Garagura to be deplatformed, all because she didn't agree with the fucking VTuber avatar that Garagura displayed? So why should I care? These people don't give a fuck. All right? This is how I see it. They're taking this situation. Now, Brittany Venti, I understand she's a little angry because fucking Quartering came after her. I stand that. Trust me, I do. Okay? Trust me, I do. But why should I feel sorry for her? Why should I listen to any of these bitches about this fucking situation when this bitch right here tried to fucking get Garagura fucking canceled? Oh, but it's not a big issue because she's a fucking girl who fucking pretending to be a fucking anime chick. Let me show you guys who Garagura is. Hold up. Let me show you Garagura. Oh, yeah. She's still active. I think she graduated. I don't even remember. Let me show you guys Garagura real quick. All right. This is Garagura. Not the cosplaying girl. This is Garagura right here. She's a fucking lolly character. All right. A lolly character dressed up as a little shark. That's her little theme. She's a shark, goddess of the ocean, that type of shit. This is Garagura. Brittany Venti advocated for Garagura to be basically canceled off of fucking YouTube, or at the very least, not be able to have the ability to make fucking money. No one's coming at her saying, hey, maybe Chrissie Mayer should be like, hey, Brittany, weren't you trying to fucking get Garagura off of fucking YouTube? Yeah, but she was a lolly. She was promoting all these sexual things about children. Yada, yada. Doesn't fucking matter. Free fucking speech. You know, that's deplatforming. You should be against deplatforming. And from what we all see, is there anything sexual about this girl? Is there anything sexual about this fucking avatar? Huh? Is there? No, there's nothing sexual about her. But yeah, it was a problem to her, and yet she wanted to have her taken down. All right? So you cannot stand on 10 fucking toes, trying to come at Chrissie Mayers, being pissed off at her about this fucking shit that the Quartering is doing, that you was doing yourself. And yeah, maybe you didn't flag her channel, but you definitely was being like, yeah, these lie girls should not be on the internet. You're taking advantage of a situation to grift off of it. That's what you are doing. You're taking advantage of a situation to grift off of it. And you know what? Do you, boo? Make that motherfucking money. Get that clout. I'm not against it. I'm not against it at all. But I'm going to call a fucking spade a fucking spade. No, Brittany Venti is not right in this at all. She's as hypocritical as fucking the Quartering, and she's only really mad because the Quartering went after her. Just saying. I like the bitch. I really do. I like her. I like her far out eyes. Her spaced out eyes, okay? Ruby is the next internet superstar. Maybe. Ruby, just because 90s router leaves jerks off message on your public phone doesn't mean he is better than Cherry. Man, look, that means that exactly means he's better than Cherry. I don't got Cherry doing anything like that for me. It's painful. You can see how uncomfortable Chrissie is because she wants to keep being nice instead of honest, never sacrificing honesty for being nice. Perhaps she's being nice. I don't think she's being she's being nice. I don't think she's being 100% honest. Even though I'm taking her at face value, I don't think she's being 100% honest. I think she knew. I just think she just didn't give a shit. I think she knew about the drama with Melonie Mac. I mean, with fucking the quartering, all that bullshit that's going on. I think she knew about it. She just didn't fucking care. At the end of the day, she did not give a shit. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Rumble, Twitch, and X, guys, please. That would really help me out. And also feel free to give me a tip on super tips or Ko-fi. You know what I'm saying? Like, links in the chat, links pinned to the chat. If you look somewhere on the chat, I mean, I'm looking at it right now. Do that for me, guys. My 52-year-old ass will talk to infinity. I will talk to infinity. Venti wanted the super chats to go into the charity. Yeah, I think that's an excuse for her to not make money. That's what I think. You know, like, yeah, it would have been a nice thing, sure, but it's like, don't make no money. Don't make no money off of this. Fucking Chrissie Mayer can do what the fuck she wants. She doesn't owe anybody. She doesn't owe anyone a fucking apology. Not anyone. Not even fucking Nina Infinity. And I like Nina Infinity. You know, she doesn't owe any of these girls an apology. She doesn't owe, and she says, I skip over most of it, but she says, hey, look, these are my friend. I'm not going to apologize for having my friend on stream. And these guys, they're claiming they're not talking about that, but they totally are talking about that. They wanted fucking Chrissie to drag her friend. And I don't like that. I don't like her opinion much. Nina is nasty, dumb, and two-faced. No, she's not. Nina always seemed like she's late to the party type. I've seen her talk about CG a few times, and it's like, yes, Nina, we know. I am fingering my ass. What the fuck? Gray. I am fingering my asshole like I did for Cynic in the early days. Jesus Christ. Ruby taking it raw in the afternoon. Yeah. Put more anime up. I have two fingers crossed inside my Harry. Oh my god, Gray! Why am I reading this? Let's be honest. I think you mean let's be honest. That whole sector is a bunch of grifters. I was really big fan of F&T, but when I started noticing the effect they had on people, I quit watching. You know what, Mumu? Yes, they all are a bunch of grifters. But also, let me be 100% honest. I think everyone in this space, with the current definition of what a grifter is and isn't, I think everybody is a grifter to some degree, especially if they're trying to make money. You know, I think it just depends on if someone's honest about it or not, right? You know, I don't cut no one any slack, man. I don't cut no one any slack. That's not what I want to say. I don't care if someone's trying to make money. Make that money, however you do it. As long as it's legal, make it, right? As long as you're not hurting anyone, as long as you're not hurting children. Let me be a lot more honest. As long as you're not hurting children and killing people, make that money, man. Make that motherfucking money, dude. I can't pretend to care about all of that. But most of these people in the space, are grifters to some degree. They just are. You know, no one's doing, and once you get to a certain point of YouTube, nobody's doing YouTube for free anymore. You know, Ruby is the only girl that matters. Oh, thank you. We will never forget the Ruby Kingdom days. I will never forget them either. I would never forget the days before that. I laughed so hard you reading that. I bet you did. I see what you're saying about it. Thank you. Ruby, you are killing our chances at a 3-man with Brittany. Hey. I don't need a 3-man with Brittany, all right? I just need Brittany to myself. You know what I'm saying? I know if Brittany ever sees this, she would not like this. She'd be like, this fucking short nigger. This short nigger saying all these things about me. Fuck him.
Chat who are saying this to you are not helping you right now. They're hurting you.
Yeah.
This is
fuck, I forgot to share the screen. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Like, oh, god damn it.
The chat who are saying this to you are not helping you right now. They're hurting you.
Yeah.
This is a free speech platform, apparently. So it shouldn't be petty.
Brittany, you can't say shit about free speech when you try to get rid of Garagura. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that shit. hold up real quick. Let me see. Let me see something. All right, here we go. All right, now this is you can take it with a grain of salt. But here is my face, my ugly face. Here is here's basically an AI thing that pulled this shit up. The drama between content creator Brittany Venti and Hollow Live VTuber R.A.W has been a long-running, one-sided, and often controversial situation that started around 2020, shortly after Gura's debut. Venti frequently accused Gura of being lolly bait and appealing to pedophiles due to her childlike avatar and voice, often engaging in harsh criticism of Gura and her fan base. Her key aspect on initial accusations on early in 2020, 2021, early in Gura's career, Venti claimed Gura was a lolly baiting and that her fans were pedophiles despite high engagement with her content. Continuous attacks. For roughly 4 years, Venti periodically made videos attacking or slandering Gura. The reaction to the community, along with other content creators like Hero Hey, often mocked or exposed Venti for her persistent, seemingly exaggerated or drifting take on the VTuber. Channel issues. Venti reported having her YouTube account negatively impacted after trying to appeal age restrictions on Gura-related content. Alleged retirement report surfaced on 2025 suggests Venti was retiring, which was framed by some as a conclusion to long-running beefs. Now, her trying to frame Gura as lolly bait, pedophile bait, and all that bullshit is, in my opinion, her trying to cancel Gura. She was trying to paint Gura as something that should be avoided, as someone that should be on the fucking platform, and as someone that should not make money. All right. Why else would you add pedophiles? You said her fans are pedophiles and all that bullshit. You're trying to cancel her. I don't care how anyone fucking say it or put it. It's no different than what fucking Tony was trying to do to Katie, in my opinion. This is her trying to cancel Gura. Why even call her fans pedophiles? Why even say she's lolly bait? Why do all that? That's her trying to cancel her. That's her not giving a fuck what may or may not could happen to Gura. Just saying. Many observers consider Venti's content as masterful trolling or desperate for attention, often treating her content attacks as a joke rather than a legitimate criticism. Maybe it was a joke, but I think she was trying to fucking take her down. What did the chat say? It's the biggest flaw, Mumu. Wait, what's the biggest flaw? Ruby is black. I know. I never knew. Yeah, I am black. Can I go second tonight after Cynic is done with you, Ruby? What? What? Let's be honest. If it wasn't for Infinity, Frog 20 wouldn't be in CG. What? I don't. Oh yeah, because of the fucking the ice and shit. Yeah. We gotta blame Brittany on that. Damn you, Brittany.
Yeah,
I mean, not Brittany. Infinity. Excuse me. Damn you, Infinity.
No, this is like
people are gonna attribute that to Chrissie too, and I just don't think that that's accurate.
I might have to do a whole nother stream addressing the super chats, because this is way more than I expected or thought. Hi, Cherry. I feel like are you feeling? Again, I'm not forcing anyone to send me money. Please don't feel like you can willingly send money or not. Again, people can listen to this show for free. If someone were to eat
right, and they can also have pushback as well.
Yeah, that's why you're here, Brittany. Cherry, how was your week?
Yeah, but I'm being called a bully for it. I'm apparent like
I think she said she felt bullied.
I've been more than fair. She said she felt like I'm bullying her, and
because you were, and you are. You're trying to drag your friend because your friend didn't want to drag the other bitch that you girls did not secretly like behind closed fucking doors. Instead of doing this shit in private like adults, you brought it to the public instead. I would have never brought Venti on.
She's calling
she
people
did say she
SJWs
felt
for
like-
giving pushback.
Well,
I do think that is disingenuous. The SJW thing, and I mentioned this. I commented on that thread. To the insinuation there being like DJ Cobra, Kino Casino, all them, or just SJW is like, no, like this is like Jeremy's like bragging about fucking with people's livelihood for like bringing up drama when like so much of his channel is drama. And unfortunately, Chrissy, like you're being sucked into that tornado right now, and a lot of the stuff just didn't look good. And and I do think that like, like I said to you before, like I'm here because I think you're a genuinely good person, but like there is stuff that probably should get talked about, and if the chat wants to talk about it, we can. And I think it's better to just like go through it and get it like like people want to feel acknowledged. And I agree with, like I said in the beginning with DJ Cobra, like the chat is the important part of this. And Brittany, like I would feel some kind of way too, because you were personally targeted by this, so it makes sense that like you want to push back. But yeah, I would.
Yeah, she want to push back, but perhaps she could have done this a better way. She could have kept that the same energy she had when she came into the stream and be a lot more calm and not fucking attack Chrissie Mayer, Mayr, who is supposed to be your friend, right? Perhaps that would have been better because you're trying to convince Chrissy, right? Even though Chrissy just doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't care. But I think you could have got a lot further with being cordial with Chrissy than you are now. I mean, think about it. There's a lot of people in her chat, in Chrissy chat, that are attacking Chrissy, and there's a lot of people attacking Brittany, but it's also Chrissy's channel, so even if your chat is fucking attacking Chrissy, at least you could have been a little more cordial, since you're going to do this to the public, and nicer to Chrissie Mayer. Just saying.
I would say, just like as kind of a side observer and somewhat of a contributor right now, like just acknowledge.
Okay, I think Chrissy did this on purpose because Anna That Star Wars and Brittany do not like each other. Because Brittany Venti didn't go to Anna's I'm about to say funeral, excuse me. Didn't go to Anna's wedding when she was invited and all that shit. So I think that's why this came up.
We'll just go through it. You guys can talk about it. I'll comment in whenever. But everybody here's got a right to how they feel, regardless of the intention behind it, because the results were very much, what we're dealing with, not the intent. So I just think that has to be something that happens.
This is the most important super chat of the night. What's up, Anna? There are over 5K people watching. Can everyone please wish Cherry her first happy Mother's Day? Oh,
thank you, Anna. Congratulations.
All the Mother's Day.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know a lot about this, so I just don't really want to comment on it because I just
the hero of the stream.
All I know is I stopped watching the quartering years ago.
Yeah, I had my own beef with the quartering. He's like a very sketchy person.
Yeah. I think when you first get into write,
I hear he's a sex pest of some sort. Is that true? Is the quartering a sex pest? Was he saying some things about Melonie Mac's boobies or something because they're so small?
Wing politics. Jeremy is there along the way, and then usually by the end of it, he's not there anymore. So that's all I really know about.
Yeah, nobody watches him. That's why this thing has been a big deal, because literally people are just finding stuff now that they're digging, because literally, like, who was a quartering fan? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I
mean, yeah, I get what you're saying, but the nigga did grow a fucking what? How many subscribers that motherfucker got? Like 1 million subscribers? I don't remember. I mean, to say that no one's not a quartering fan, I mean, you can't deny that, right? I don't know. Perhaps I'm just speaking out of my ass with that one.
I want to say, like, overall, I just don't think that this should be equated to like, hey, I need to tend my kid, therefore I can't keep track of stuff that's relevant to platforming in my job and stuff. It doesn't mean therefore Chrissy has to neglect her kid. And I don't think it's being unfair to say these things or ask questions or have criticisms about what went down, because I thought, like, what is the point in the stream otherwise? What is the point?
I just think something's being lost.
The point is whatever fucking Chrissie Mayer wanted to be. All right, the point is for Chrissie Mayer probably to make money. That is possibly the point. She looked at it like, ooh, money. Let's make some money. Ooh, You know, that could be the reason. That could be the point.
Translation, because I think she's obviously overwhelmed.
Well, I'm asking Chrissy, what's the point of
yeah.
the stream?
The point of the stream was for me to go through the concerns that I feel like were voiced over the past few days, and to clarify where I'm at in my personal life, to give that context for people, to let people know I'm not paid by Jeremy. It was a one-time event where he sent coffee to. I wanted to acknowledge I'm not the streamer or person that I was 2 years ago. I am not terminally online, unfortunately. I'm sleep deprived. My content is so different. I'm doing mostly stuff.
So basically, excuses. Basically, the point of the stream was to give her own excuse for why she wasn't X, Y, and Z.
That doesn't require a ton of research up front. Like I figured talking to Melonie about my conversion.
That doesn't really sound like an apology. It sounds like an explanation.
You asked me a question, then you interrupt me. That's not fair. I do more streams.
It's an explanation, though. It's the same thing you already said.
Do you,
Brittany, stop interrupting the white woman. See, this is where you should have used your white power, Chrissie Mayer, and told her, hey, shut up, bitch. A white woman is speaking.
Are you here to interrupt me, or do you want to listen?
I have lag.
No, you didn't.
No, there's lag. That's why.
No, you did. Stop lying.
The last one lagged.
Lie your ass off. Okay, she probably did actually lag when I watched it. When I watched this part, I'm like, that bitch didn't fucking lag. She's lying. She's lying to her goddamn wide eyes. Don't believe her, Chrissy. But then later on in the stream, she does lag. I was like, oh. She probably did fucking lag. My bad.
Anyway, happy Mother's Day, Cherry. When do you do?
September 26th.
Oh,
it's my mom's birthday.
To go still.
Yeah.
Oh, again, that's not an apology. That's an explanation. That's, hey, I have stuff going on.
Yeah.
But it's not really like an apology for having the platforming on. And then it's getting called bullied and SJWs. Like, how can you be on this platform that you make money off of and be free speech and say that?
Lindsay, I had my friend Melonie on to talk about my conversion and her getting married. I did not have her on. I did not have her on to talk about deplatforming.
Yeah.
But
that's it. That's it. That's it right there. She had her on to talk about her conversion and all that bullshit. She didn't want to talk about the whole deplatforming thing. She has every right to do that. Why is this still a fucking issue? Why is this an issue for Chrissy? Why does Chrissy has to be dragged for this? If I'm taking Chrissy at face value, why does she have to be dragged for this? She didn't want to fucking talk about it. It reads to me, as I've been saying multiple times, that she just didn't want to drag her friend in this continuous fucking drama because she views her as a friend. And you don't want to do that. I feel like you shouldn't do that to your friends on a fucking live stream of 1,000 or 2,000 fucking people. Like what Brittany Venti is trying to do to Chrissy here. Drag her in front of 5,000 people that are watching, as Anna, that Star Wars girl said. You don't think that's a fucked up thing to do if you're literally like, this is my friend. This is my friend. To me, that's just a fucked up thing. I don't care what anyone fucking says. It's just fucked up to do that. To fucking basically crucify them in front of a mob of people, of angry fucking people. It doesn't make sense to me. Other than to make that money. All right. So it's like, what's more important? Looking like you're a morally stand-up person with fucking damn, I can't think of the words of it. But you with principles, or your friends? Shouldn't supporting your friends be a part of those principles? Shouldn't that be it? Huh? This conversation should have never happened, or should have been done on public. There's so many people who fucked up on so many levels. Chrissy should have never did this stream. She knew what was going on, and now she's getting burned from it. Deservedly so. She just should have never fucking brought Melonie Mac on, right? She should have never done it. And should have never done this stream either. Should have never done it. Should have fucking stayed quiet. No fucking trying to get ahead of it. None of that shit. Stay quiet. cover some other bullshit. People come your way. You just say, look, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care. All right, leave me alone. All right. It's the same thing Anna, that Star Wars girl, did when people kept coming at her about the quartering drama. She's like, look, I'm cool with the quartering. I don't like what he's doing, but I don't want nothing to do with this drama. But people just want other people to fucking get in. That's what these girls are doing. They just want fucking Chrissie Mayer to atone for her sins for ever giving Melonie Mac a fucking platform. All of them. Tony has 10K sub, but has only 35 people watching him. Kind of the same with Jeremy. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't, to be honest, I haven't been paying attention to Jeremy for fucking years, like his YouTube channel, all right? So yeah, that is fair to say. Okay. I let her on my dick. Oh God, I bet you would. Speaking of being paid, Ruby pays me to send voicemails of me masturbating to. No, I don't. Why would you say that? Look at the poster behind her. The Content Hotel. Chrissie is damn sure of what content is out there. Yeah. I forgot about Wungun's channel. Is Wungun streaming right now? Is he streaming or something?
You know, people have the free will to super chat. They're gonna super chat in and ask about it.
I didn't know people would be asking about that because I did not associate Jeremy's fuck ups with Melonie. So that's why I was completely overwhelmed when that all came in.
But that's still not, it's not an excuse still. It's just an explanation. It's like, yeah, all these things are happening.
I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm just, the whole reason for the stream is to give context and explain where I was at. People can believe what they want.
Only for context explain.
People can
non-apology.
And think, Brittany, if you're going to keep interrupting me, I don't see how that's productive.
So is it apology or not? That's what I want to know.
Who would you like me to apologize to? You personally?
Well, there's that, considering you lied to me, threw me under the bus, said I messaged you too late. So there's that part we talked about.
I didn't throw you under the bus, Brittany.
You said I messaged you too late. 40 minutes is not too late, and you lied about not seeing it.
Brittany,
it's too late for her.
It was too late for me. I was trying to wrap the show up.
But you lied and said you didn't see it.
I feel like you're obsessing about this particular point.
She is very much obsessing over it.
It's so if you're lying, it's obsessing. If I point out that you're lying, I'm the bully, and that's obsessing.
Okay, let's try to move on. Lindsay, do you see
no, I don't want to move on, Chrissie. You're collecting super chats.
You can have your own stream where you discuss this at length, Venti, because I feel like I have addressed it.
Yes, Brittany. Yes, you can get the fuck out of here. Nobody want that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. I would have kicked her off. Get out of here. I already fucking told you 1,000 fucking times. I'm not gonna fucking repeat myself. Get the fuck out of here, Brittany.
You really haven't. You're saying it's explanation, not an apology at all. For your own co-host was affected by this. How can you call yourself free speech? And this is just an explanation, not an apology for anything.
Venti, this is not about the stream I did with Melonie. Was to talk about my conversion and her getting married. Period. I was prepared to do the stream I wanted to do with her. I did not associate her with Jeremy's fuck ups.
But Nina told you otherwise twice.
And Melonie told me it was not a big deal in a nothing burger.
Yeah, and that's a red flag, which means you should.
Why should that be a red flag to someone who she sees as her friend? Look, a girl could be telling the motherfucking truth, and I believe Nina. I believe Nina when she say that Melonie Mac is a manipulative person. But at the same time, right now, Chrissie Mayer is Melonie's friend, and she's also Nina's infinity friend. Virtually what she's hearing is that, hey, don't let Melonie Mac on your stream. Who the fuck is Nina to tell Chrissie who she can and cannot have on her stream? Now, of course, this backfired in her face. Fucking Chrissie Mayer might be like, I should have never bought that fucking skinny bitch on my goddamn stream. What the fuck was I thinking? I didn't think this was gonna blow up like this. Who cares? I made $2,000 fucking dollars, you know? But so the way I'm looking at it, if I have two friends telling me two different things, right? I'm gonna just go with what I want to do. I'm gonna just do what I want to do. All right. Like, oh, okay, you want me to bring these questions up, and you want me to bring these questions up to Melonie Mac, but Melonie Mac says it's a nothing burger. You know what? I'm not gonna bring them up. It's a nothing burger. There's no need to bring it up. Bam. You know. And she probably already fucking knows about fucking Melonie Mac. Y'all bitches are talking left and right. I shouldn't be calling them bitches. I'm sorry, ladies. All 4 or 5 of you. I shouldn't be 6 of you. I shouldn't be calling y'all bitches. You know, I shouldn't be calling y'all bitches. But y'all bitches still fucking know that they fucking talk all kinds of shit. They give each other all kinds of dirt. I would not be surprised if fucking Chrissie Mayer knows what the fuck is up with Melonie Mac, and she just doesn't give a shit. She just doesn't give a shit. Okay? The quarter is going around. Take it down challenge. You know what? She don't give a shit. Her channel's all right. You know? And people don't like hearing that, but it's true. Fucking the bitch don't give a fuck. All right? You can't be mad at this person if she doesn't give a fuck. I don't care what the fuck she says in the past. Because none of you motherfuckers are, none of you, especially Brittany, are upholding their principles. I'm willing to bet money. I'm willing to bet $10, $10 at a chocolate bar that some of these people are just, that most of these people are not upholding their principles. Okay? Bet all 4 of the, I bet all 3, 4, 5, 6 of these women at some point try to flag someone's channel down. I guarantee it. Because they were mad. They didn't like what was happening. They didn't like what was happening to a friend. They didn't like what was happening to them. Just saying.
Look into it. And also, again, you lied to me. So yes, I do expect an apology for you lying on me.
I don't think like you. I am not inside your head with you. You are not inside my head with me. It seems like you're mad at me because I didn't do what
let me see. Target 8059. Welcome to the stream, man. Realistically, quartering also flagged channels on behalf of Brittany before. Really? What channels were those? Target 805. I mean 8059. Like, if that is true, then definitely Brittany doesn't have a leg to stand on. Then she's definitely will be, if true, if what you're telling me is true, she's definitely 100% a hypocrite. I will also bet $10 in the chocolate bar, Ruby. Yeah. Venti knew who quartering was. We all did, and continue enabling him out of convenience. Oh, Kurt Faction, I didn't even see it there. All these bitches on panel are ethods, and I would not have sex with them. I will fuck the shit out of fucking Brittany. I'm not gonna lie. I would raw dog her 100%. I'm just sorry, not sorry. But you're not right. You're not wrong, Kurt. You're not fucking wrong. All these people right here knew who the quartering was. Quartering been doing this shit probably for thousands of years, man. But you know what? It was okay, just like you said, because it was convenient for them to continue growing their channel and making money. That's also probably why fucking Chrissie Mayer isn't going up against the quartering too, because he done things for her. She sees the value in the quartering, whatever value there is that she sees, right? So that's what it is. That's just what it is, guys. Some stuff come through. What? Wungun does matter to anyone because he broke his promise and won't send me his foot. Poor Wungun. Poor Wungun. But yeah, man, like it's all just fucking dumb bullshit at the end of the fucking day. Again, the quartering is fucked up 100%. I would never like disagree. The quartering is fucked up for what he did. He should have never fucking took down those channels, but he did it. There's nothing you can fucking do. You all knew what he was. I knew he was a wolf in sheep clothing, and if I knew he was a wolf in sheep clothing, I'm pretty sure all these motherfuckers knew he was a fucking wolf in sheep's clothing. All of them. Fuck all the bullshit the quartering has done in the past. Come on now, man. Like on the Yellow Flash streams, remember that shit when him and Yellow Flash were beefing, and then he was beefing with Ethan Van Sciver. He was a fucking wolf. He was a fucking wolf, but you guys didn't give a fuck. You guys didn't give a fuck because the motherfucker was good to have around for now. But now the quartering is good to talk about. That way you can make your super chats and get your fucking clout. That way you can have the chance to stand on your on a high ground, on a pedestal, and be like, this guy is bad, but not me. But not me. When all these motherfuckers, every, like about 90% of these motherfuckers in this space, in this very fucking space, has fucked up at some point and done similar shit that the quartering has done. Every one of them. I know some shit about some big guys up in this space that done some shit. All right, I know. I'm not going to say who they are, but I fucking know. And it's like that's some no type shit. Like, whoa, man, I can't believe you just did that. Whoa, man, I can't believe you just said that. Whoa, man, that's weird. I know. I've seen it. I've heard too. I heard from other sources, and I've also seen with my own fucking eyes. You know what I'm saying? No one can really, none of these people can really stand 100% on their values. Nobody is perfect. No one is really Jesus. No one is really God. That's the only being who is perfect. No human is infallible. And I'm not going to pretend like these bitches, just because they're fucking saying the right things and are going after the right person, are innocent in all this bullshit either. You shouldn't, like, again, how does this solve the issue? How does this solve the issue? How is saying, hey, quartering, you're a fucking fat cuck for fucking doing what you did to Undead Chronic, to fucking Kino Casino, to Yellow Flash, and to everyone else? How does that fix the fucking issue? Huh? How does that solve this issue? They're fucking Kino Casino still, once again, he's not getting his channel back. He's done. He's fucked. But the quartering will still have his fucking channel. He's good. He's straight. There's no point in dragging Chrissie in this bullshit. There's no point in doing it. Just saying. There's no point. You're wasting your breath. You're not solving the issue. You're not ever solving the problem. This is just everyone's fucking moment to feel like they're justified, that they're morally superior, to fucking get rid of, to attack Chrissie Mayer and all these other people. Matt Jarbo still has the channel. Exactly. And I said earlier in the stream, for those who missed it, the only real backfire, the only real accountability thing they'll get is what? They lose subscribers and viewers and a little bit of money. That's it. And maybe a lawsuit may work. Maybe a lawsuit may work, but how willing are these people? How are these people willing to actually spend the money on a lawsuit that they may or may not win? Don't waste your breath on this shit. You're losing energy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys, you're just fucking losing your fucking energy. Because let's be honest, a lot of you motherfuckers probably don't even give a fuck about what happened to fucking Undead Chronic or even Kino Casino, other than their fans. You motherfuckers didn't know who Undead Chronic was. I knew who he was because I used to be subscribed to him a long time ago. You know, I may have retweeted the fucking retweet about Kino Casino losing their channel, but that's just courtesy shit. I don't really give a shit if I'm being honest. Like, yeah, YouTube fix it. You know, I don't expect YouTube to actually fix it. Don't expect them to do it.
What you would have done.
Okay, so this pretty much clarifies that this is about what I would do and not what was right to do.
It seems
so lying
like
to me was right to do.
It seems like you're upset because I didn't handle this the
How
way
could you
would.
tell?
Exactly. Chrissie fucking hit it right on the nose, and I agree because, well, Brittany is also fucking upset, and let's just be honest, rightfully so, because the quartering went after her channel. But they don't want, Chrissie's not doing or hasn't done exactly what they wanted her to do to Melonie Mac. You know what this all sounds like to me? SJW fucking nonsense. The shit that I don't like. The shit that I don't like. This is supposed to be your fucking friend. This is supposed to be your motherfucking girl, your friend, Brittany. And you're trying to drag her online in front of thousands of people. And I know you're getting fucked up on that fucking stream too. Yeah, I seen the chats. I wish I could show it. I don't know why I can't, but I know you're getting fucked up on that too. You're getting negative comments as well. Fucking Chrissie Mayer's breaking them up every now and then. That's just hilarious. But I don't like seeing you do this to someone who is your friend. This is the same. This is maybe not to the exact extreme, but this is to me the same shit Frog Tony did to KatyDid. It's the same thing. To me, it is. And I think that's fucked up. I don't think you actually view this person as your friend. This should have never been done on a live stream. I think this should have been done. I think this should have been done in private. I think a lot of things should have been done. Like Chrissy not doing this whole damn thing. Not letting fucking Melonie Mac on, but she did it anyway, because guess what? Who gives a fuck? It's not her fucking fight. It's not her fucking fight. But you guys wanted Chrissy to do what you want her to do, and she didn't fucking do it. And that's why all of you girls are all fucking upset at this woman. And that's why it got the whole internet dragging Chrissy. That's what it is. That's what it boils down to. You cannot convince me otherwise. Chat, do you agree or disagree? I'm pretty sure you guys disagree. Ruby would raw dog Brittany. I would raw dog Ruby. Oh my God. All is right in the world. I want to show with the quartering Ethan, Ralph, Liam, and Frog Tony. I will watch that. Ruby trying to compete with FFS? No, not really. Not really. He's doing a solo stream today, guys. So definitely check that out. Matt Jarbo is wait, did I read this already? Matt Jarbo is a success story. He logged off, touched grass, and started a real life. He only came back to dunk on Ralph and others when they are down. When they are down, I wouldn't be surprised if he is dunking on the quartering, considering quartering was on that show when you strike history Jarbo kill stream. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised either. Would not be surprised. Ruby is just simping for the chubby white ginger. Chris isn't really that chubby, is she? I'll be super honest here, but I'm very, very surprised that Liam or Tony hasn't flagged FFS. I'm pretty sure they have. I'm pretty sure they have a bunch of times. They just never got what they wanted. They just haven't got what they wanted. Not everyone is fucking infallible, I guess you could say, right? Infallible? Is that a word? I'm pretty sure that's the word. These people, like I said, no one can be Jesus. No one can be perfect. No one can uphold their morals 100%. That brings me to this issue that I was thinking about on this, because Chrissie Mayer and the others should be seen as what free speech absolutists or whatever the fuck, right? But now what they preach for has been called into question. Even with the quartering has been called into question, and maybe take this as a lesson, and I should probably take this as a lesson. Maybe the things that you strongly believe in, and that you strongly advocate for, you might think that is a altruist thing to do, but in actuality, it could be turned against you when you fuck up, because you got to understand that no human being can be perfect all the time. So you might say something like, yes, I think X, Y, I think you should not be deplatforming people and false flagging people. And then you get caught false flagging and deplatforming people. Then you get exposed to be a hypocrite. That's basically what's happening with the quartering. The quartering is being exposed as a fucking hypocrite. He went after Matt Jarbo. He went after the SJWs and all these people. Yet he caught, and he not only not caught, he admits to fucking false flagging people's channels and getting their channels taken down. And how does he defend against that? Well, I'm pretty sure you guys already seen. I never was a Chrissy fan. She is not funny. How she calls herself a comedian is a sad taste state of modern comedians. FFS is LGBTQ plus protected. What? All right, let's go.
She seems upset because she feels like she was lied to. I think that's and like I said, I don't think the intention matches up, but like that doesn't mean that the result wasn't the same. So while like I said, I feel like there does have to be some meeting in the middle here, and part of that is like Chrissie, maybe you acknowledging that even if that wasn't your intention, and that you really were trying to wrap up the stream, which again I don't think is a lie. I think that the extra time and all that other stuff, it does add up, and I think that she has a right to feel that way. So again, like
yeah, I'm sorry, Venti, if you felt like you were gonna come on and then you didn't. Like you were all hyped to come on, and then
If I
you didn't
felt like
come. I'm sorry that you were hyped to come on, and then you didn't come on. Like you were,
but
probably
it
all
wasn't just the hyped, Chrissie. It's the fact that you're like, okay, hey, I'm checking my text for her. I'll let her on. And both of you seem like you were fine with having me on, and then you lied.
No, how would you know that Melonie was okay with having me on? You weren't speaking with her.
Well, because on the stream she was nodding her head and smiling and acting like she was okay with that.
Yeah, that's a fucking stupid reason, Brittany. That legit is a dumb reason. Just because she was nodding her head doesn't mean anything. Also, you don't even know if these two bitches were fucking having conversations in the private chat or even before the private chat to not let you even on or anyone on the show. You know, again, I think, in my opinion, that Chrissie Mayer just didn't want you fucking attacking fucking Melonie Mac on a live stream.
Her head? You think she was okay? She didn't know that you had.
And you could have said she wasn't.
Do you think
You
she
could have said that she
wasn't
wasn't.
on because she was nodding her head? Do you realize how ridiculous that sounds?
I'm not going to be gaslit and be called schizophrenic for this. People told you they wanted me on. They spammed the chat. You said, okay, you know what?
Just because the chat says they want someone on. Yes, the chat is king, but also the host of the channel is also the one who's running the channel, right? Like, that's just a fact. If Chrissie doesn't want to allow anyone else on the channel, she doesn't have to allow anyone else on the fucking channel. That's just the truth. Sorry, it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the truth, you know?
I'm gonna have her on. Where's her message? I send you the message. And Melonie, as you're saying this, is like smiling and nodding her head. At no point during this entire time before you end the stream did you say, hey, Melonie doesn't want you on or anything. You just followed up afterward and said, I didn't want to ambush her.
Right.
That should be good enough. You don't want to ambush her. Shouldn't that be good enough? Essentially, she doesn't want any drama. She doesn't want you fucking being you and attacking fucking Melonie Mac, pressuring her with these questions, holding her accountable, as you say.
Focusing on my guest. I'm sorry I didn't bring you on, Venti. I guess I should have stopped reading the chats and had you on so that you could say to her what you wanted to say. Instead, I wanted to wrap up my show and get through the super chats and try to figure out what the hell just happened.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you're admitting the inconsistency here. I appreciate it. Now the other thing is the bullying thing. Like, so this people don't view this as an apology at this point because it's like, I'm sorry you feel this way, and you use this language a lot.
I definitely said I dropped the ball. I definitely.
That's not the same.
It is the same. I'm sorry, but when she said, yeah, I dropped the ball, that is the same. It may not be exactly, I apologize. Yeah, you guys, you sound like fucking bitches, SJW. Oh, you didn't say exactly what I want you to fucking say. That's a goddamn shame. This is what I mean by the whole fucking politics of this all, right? All of this could have been avoided if they talked in private or just never done this whole stream. But the moment she done the stream, the moment she entered in this stream and allow these women on her stream, the moment she's like, okay, I gotta address it because Camelot said I have to address it. You enter the politics. You enter the court of public opinion from not just the fans, but from also the people that also are streamers as well. And now you have to operate within that game. Now you're playing the fucking game and you don't even know how to fucking play the goddamn game. Now you got to deal with all this bullshit that you don't even need to fucking deal with. And your fucking channel get hurt by it. You know, is Chrissie losing subs? I'm pretty sure she is. I should even ask that question. And I think it's fucked up. I think it's fucked up that she has to go through this bullshit. What the quartering is doing, whether you like it or not, has nothing to do with Chrissie Mayer. Has nothing to do with her. If you don't like what she's done, why not just do your own fucking stream and talk about this shit? There are no friends on the internet. Some, you know, most time. Like the statement is pretty true to some degree. There are no friends on the internet. Some people are just fucking assholes. They're gonna just use you to get clout or whatever. And it's fucked up. It's all fucked up. No matter how you fucking spit it, no matter how you fucking try to frame it. Yes, again, the quartering, and I said it 1,000 times, the quartering is fucked up for it. But there's nothing you can do about it. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So what's the fucking point in dragging Chrissie? There's no point. Other than to look morally superior in front of your fucking audience. To further drag her to make the quartering look bad. Because you can't drag the quartering because the quartering is too afraid to even confront you. Because the quartering avoided a debate with motherfucking Yellow Flash. You can't get to him, so you're going to get to the next best thing. You can't get to him, so you try to get to Melonie Mac. You can't get to Melonie Mac, so you get to Chrissie. Chrissie came and be neutral. I kind of view her as a neutral party in all this. Literally. I view her as a neutral party on all this. And it's the same fucking thing. Guys, if you ever going to be fucking neutral, don't fucking say a goddamn thing. Don't be a part of it. Don't even play the fucking game. Don't even play the game until they push you on the other side. Because they will push you. You will be pushed by someone. It's going to happen. And if you don't have the leverage, then you're fucked. And by that, I mean like the following, the money, or whatever. Something of value that make you powerful in this fucking dynamic of fucking politics. That you are fucked. You will get steamrolled. You will get punished by the internet, by the mad crowd. We're already fucking seeing it with F&T. They've already turned on fucking Brittany Venti, on Chrissie Mayer. They already turned on her. It's over. It's over for her. Let's see. The funniest thing Chrissie did was pretend to be Froskin. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I remember that. That's a classic. I did a video on that years ago. Probably still have that video up. I need to really find my old videos and upload them on to Rumble. Chrissie is only funny when she's someone else. Brittany's a mental case. I don't think Brittany's a mental case. I think Brittany knows what the fuck she's doing. Here's the thing. Brittany's a smart woman. That bitch is smart. She knows exactly what she's doing. That's why she's as big as she is online. That's why she went after fucking Garagura. She knows exactly what she's doing. She knows she is a professional troll. Hey, look. She made a one-time paid deal with Coffee Brand Coffee. The payment was more for the NDA to never talk shit about Jeremy Hamley than promoting a coffee. Well, she can't break the NDA. You can't force her to break it. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Damn, that makes her more interesting, Bats. My favorite Kirk moment was about My favorite Kirk moment was about a month ago when Tony brought you on. Yeah, I don't like Katie, but I don't like you either. So why the fuck am I here? I laughed so hard. DL Style says, I hate these condescending. I'm sorry. I can see why you hate that. Yeah, it's condescending because she doesn't. It's condescending because Chrissie doesn't care. And that's probably also what's making Brittany Venti even more angry, that she doesn't give a fuck. She said in the beginning of the stream, I'm not sorry for having my friend on stream. You know what I'm saying? You should have saw that coming. Cheers, buddy. He banned me from the chat from his channel on that stream, so I stopped showing up. It was awesome. Here's the question, Ruby. Who is jumping to Chrissie's defense here? I don't think anyone, other than like a few other people that sent their super chats. I don't think anyone is really jumping to Chrissie's defense. I could be wrong. I haven't seen it. Like anyone of importance. You know what I'm saying? Like, like big names, but no one's really jumping to her defense. And that's not to say that Chrissie isn't 100% wrong and 100% right in this, Like, in all honesty, because I'm also looking at it like this. Yeah, that would have been an entertaining stream if she would have been like, yo, what's going on with the quartering and all this bullshit, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? Probably would have made more money if she would have fucking acted like Brittany Venti. But again, I think that she didn't want to do that because she views Melonie Mac as a friend and she values that friendship. Chrissy losing subs is her own fault. Nobody is making people unsub from her. LOL. Yeah. Stop Black Knight. that's a new one. I like that. But stop Black Knighting for the fat whites, Ruby. I will never stop. FNT and Geeks and Gamers have been good about keeping the drama out of their sphere till now. This is not a good sign. Getting 2020 EVS Air July breakup vibes. Interesting. Drama gains super chats and interested. Drama gains super chats and interest for a time. So you think that maybe that them addressing the drama is also strategic in some kind of way? Could that be the case? Because I do think that I think all this is strategic to some point. I think fucking on Brittany Venti part and Chrissie Mayer part that this was all strategic in some sort of manner. I don't think Chrissie felt actually bullied. I think Chrissie like, this might be my chance to make some super chat money. Vaginal repercussions are never more than personal. Neutral like DG. However, once FNT kicks you out, you're pretty much done. Yeah. Chrissy hasn't been doing so much since she had her kid. So naturally her channel is dipping. She's setting appropriate priorities. Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, and going off Neurotic's latest video, Chrissy might be on her way out. I think she's already out. I don't think she's on her way out. I think she's already out, especially after this stream. Brittany pretends that she's smart. Really? I mean, Brittany made more sympathetic. Brittany made me more sympathetic to Chrissy. Yeah, she did for me too. Tell DG I've delivered 5 more videos letters to Limu. I expect payment. Okay. Ruby trying to get some red muff. What the hell is red muff? I get it. I get it, red muff. I always thought that Gary should have been more selective when it comes to the cast of FNT. Once they blew up, seemed like everyone came on the show. I think I don't really like it when like certain like people were on. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people. Like motherfucking It's a Gundam when he came on, Nick Ricada. I only like it when it's like the really fun guests, like the really fun personalities, not the lames. I used to watch Gary in 2018 when he had like 1,000 subs that only shot on Star Trek Discovery. When he got big, I lost interest. Chrissy is the new Doomcock. Whatever happened to Doomcock? Is he still around? Oh, I know actually the guys ever watched Doomcock. I thought it made like one video. I know what was it? She-Hulk made fun of Doomcock. Well, anyway, guys, that is all. That's all I'm gonna cover right now, man. Like, let me just tell you, man, this is how I just feel about this shit. All of it. I just feel like it's all gay. It's all stupid. It's all retarded. And all these people are playing their roles and parts into gaining some sort of fucking financial benefit from it. I don't think Chrissy should be getting dragged for this. I don't think Chrissy should apologize. I don't think Chrissy did anything fucking wrong other than doing these streams. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. And yeah, it sucks. It sucks for her, you know. It really does sucks. The internet, yeah, it's the internet. It's all fake and gay. Yeah, it's all fake and gay. And you could be mad at fucking the quartering. You can be mad at him all you want. You can voice your opinions about it to the fucking highest of mountains. But again, it means nothing. It means absolutely fucking nothing. It's empty words. The quartering, I would not be surprised if the quartering survived this shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, as far as I know, at the end of the day, that motherfucker is still a millionaire. You know? While we're all fucking peasants, fucking rolling around in the mud, pointing fingers at the fucking celebrity. Just because we can spot a flaw and bring a celebrity down. Don't get this twisted. I don't like the quartering at all, but I'm just saying it for what it is, in my opinion. Just the ability to be like, hey, that guy thinks he's hot shit, but no more is he not. He's not better than me. I'm better than him. I wouldn't fucking false flag a channel just because someone's making fun of me. I wouldn't do that. Not one bit. Not one bit. But the quartering is still a faggot for doing all that shit. 100%. He's a faggot. His wife is a pilot. As long as she isn't a pilot for Spirit Airlines, she will bring the bread home and the bull. Oh, fuck. That's right. She is a pilot, huh? Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. I think the quartering is piping down Chrissie. That's why she sweeps so hard. And her last name is pronounced Mayr. I don't think that's what's happening. I don't think the quartering probably be trying to pipe down fucking Melonie Mac the way the internet make it seem. I don't think it's Chrissie. I think Chrissie wasn't ready for how big the situation is. Kino is a heavy hitter. Yeah, she probably wasn't ready for that. You know? She probably was not ready for that, but oh well, sucks to suck, right? Suck to motherfucking suck, man. Let me get a swig of my water. Oh well, it's over for her now. But just remember this: a lot of these people are probably doing the same goddamn thing. A lot of these people are. And don't take these guys seriously. Just see it for what it is. Motherfuckers just trying to seem morally superior than others while they're also trying to gain clout off of this shit. It's manufactured to some degree, right? Manufactured to some degree. And again, to say that someone is your friend, to publicly drag them. And you know what? Maybe I feel that way because it kind of happened with me once on a smaller scale, and I didn't like it. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Why I gotta have this shit going on, stressing me out, pissing me off even further? You know what I'm saying? Like publicly online. It was on the Yoda channel. Like I don't like that. And if I don't like that happening to me, why should I like it that it's happening to Chrissie? You know, like if you say these are your friends, you say this is someone you care about. Say no motherfucking intervention, a public intervention. Fuck's wrong with you? But it's because they don't care. They never care. They're women for crying out loud. They were never really friends. They were waiting to fucking backstab Brittany. You know, not wrong. One person, Chrissie. Jesus, Chrissie, Brittany. It was waiting to backstab Chrissie Mayer, Mayr, whatever. And they got that, and they had their chance. Brittany had her chance to do so, you know, and it sucks. Now, again, I like all three women. I have my opinions about all three women. I have my opinions about all three of them. And the way I see it, it is what it is, you know. It sucks that this have to happen to them, but you gotta remember, like, if you're gonna be friends with people on the internet, set certain boundaries, I guess. Maybe that may change. Maybe that opinion of mine may change. Set certain boundaries. You know, I wouldn't want to be going through this shit online. Someone coming on my stream trying to drag me on something because I didn't do what they didn't like. That's immediately you gotta go. Like, yo, man, I'm not gonna have you on this channel more because it's not what I'm here for, bro. And if that hurts me, that hurts me. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You gotta be like air, you know. Gotta be like water. You gotta be able to morph like water, but you also gotta know when to be air at times, to let things just pass right through you. You know. Oh well. Well, Chrissie's career's dead. Anyway, guys, Cynic gonna be streaming like what the next 2 hours. He's doing a solo stream, a Sinners stream. So guys, go check him out later today. Please, guys. Let me see. Did I get any super tips or Ko-fi? I don't think I did. I ain't get no Ko-fi, guys. Why do you hate me? That's okay. That's fine. Maybe in the future. Guys, once again, go and follow me on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Go and follow me on Twitch, on my Twitch account. And please follow me, especially on my Rumble, because Rumble pays. Go follow me on my Rumble account. This YouTube channel may not be here forever. It may not be here forever. So please, guys, go over there, support your boy. And also subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I would appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed the show. I enjoyed talking about this. This was great. Yeah, like Frog Tony tried to do to you. Yeah, well, not really. I mean, Frog Tony didn't try to drag me on my own show, but he did spoke over me, and I had too much respect for Frog Tony at the time that I allowed him to unmute himself and continue going at Cynic, and I should have never let that happen. 100%. First of all, I didn't know that you could unmute yourself. That would also fuck me up because I did mute him, and I didn't know you could unmute yourself on StreamYard at the time. As long as I used StreamYard, I didn't know that was a fucking thing. I'm like, what the fuck? You can unmute yourself? If you go back at that stream, I'm like literally caught off guard when I started hearing Frog Tony again. I'm like, holy shit, this nigga, what the fuck did he do? That was very disrespectful too. But yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. And it didn't happen with Frog Tony. It didn't happen with Frog Tony. Wait, what? Not really what? But maybe. Nah, but Ruby's greater than Cynic. Try to do that to me. What? Mute you? Oh. Frog Tony fucking ambush you. Yeah, he did try that with you. That did happen, unless I'm fucking misinterpreting that. But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you all very fucking much for joining the stream. Yet again, please like it and all that other shit. And I will catch you guys Wednesday on Raw. I'll try to be on fucking King stream tomorrow, but I have work tomorrow, and I also have things I gotta do outside of work. So if I do catch King stream tomorrow, I might be on there for about a little bit, then I'm gonna have to bounce to focus on something that I need to focus on in my real life. Ruby let me get ambushed. Sad. Well, okay, what I did, but I didn't know that you guys were beefing. You can't throw that on me, you son of a bitch. All right, guys. You know, I need a fucking outro, and I haven't done any outros. So you know what? I'm gonna just play this as my outro for now. I know I played it as an intro, but I'll play it again because I like it. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye.
Met her on the way to Chicago, where she was all alone. So as I saw her ask her for her name, she smiled and looked at me. I was surprised to see that a woman like that was real into me. She said she didn't have no man, paid to give the very best she can. She told me she was all alone. Said I don't you didn't have no one. She said doesn't get enough age. At 59 I was gonna be there. She lied to you, lied to me, but she was loving me, yeah. I never would have thought she was living like that. Her words seemed so sincere. When I held her near, she would tell me how she feels. It felt so real to me. This girl, she had to be an angel sent from heaven just for me. She said